we do here is go back. What we do here is go back.
Hello everybody, happy Monday. What is going on, guys? And already we got the resubscribe on Twitch with Coffee Plays. Thank you very much, guys. If you want to if you guys want to subscribe, if you guys want to donate, links are down below. Also on YouTube, now have it monetized completely. Now if you guys want to send super chats, if you guys want to donate, you guys can feel free to do so. Live now on Rumble, Kick, Twitch, and on YouTube. Had a little bit of trouble with Kick a little bit ago. It must be a Streamlabs thing. I don't know. Anyways, this game just came out last week. I've already played through the prologue of it. It is pretty good. And I know some people that I've talked to on Discord want to see gameplay, want to see what it's all about. So we're going to play Assassin's Creed Shadows. This is the hottest new game right now. Everybody is streaming it. Perfect 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 game. I've said this was like fucking better than Black Flag in a sense. I mean, you got a samurai-based Assassin's Creed. Like, you got pretty much every fucking time period on Assassin's Creed right now. Ah, shit, they saw me. This is where I left off last night. Yeah, try to assassinate some motherfucker. Oh, I'm out of knives. Shit. I think I'll use my last two ones on somebody that didn't die. Assassinate him. See if I can get his body. Much attention. What the fuck, man? It's like creeping my ass. Motherfucker be creeping. Hey, look, here's the other ones I assassinated last night. Got a pretty good story to it so far, too. Got that guy. Alright, that guy in there is done for. I just need to fucking kill him. Wasabi! Come with me. Fucking hide him. I think there's anywhere to hide him. Fuck it, I'll stash his bomb. I think there's something in this village I need to... I think I found... Okay, yeah, I did find all the files. It's a little bit different. Like, so far, the first 2 villages I'm in right here, I'm finding, like, it's like 3 files to find. But you could find them, you know, you can just, like, perch up somewhere and search. Game is a little bit different than the previous entries of Assassin's Creed. Map's not too big, though. I think, like, the biggest map any Creed game had was maybe Black Flag or Odyssey. But other than that, this game doesn't have too big of a map. I don't think it really should, though. I don't really think it should. It doesn't really matter how big the map is. I mean, the gameplay experience is pretty good, so... Alright. I don't know how many more I got to go. I got him. 3 over there. I don't fuck. All I know is this turd's about to die. I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. I hate carrying them crouched. Yeah. Good. I got 5. I got... Ah, shit. 6 of them. I don't really think I gotta kill them all. But I'm just gonna fucking try just for fuck of it. They're all fucking gathered right. God dang. Fucking get. I want. He's standing right there. Pyro! Yeah, I know you say you want some gameplay footage of this game, man. It's good so far. I probably played maybe about an hour or so of it so far.
Is something hiding out there?
Ninja vanish! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit, here come the arrows! Oh! Too long! Ah! You're next. Shouldn't let the guard down. California roll! Oh god! Oh god! Gotta heal. Gotta run. Oh god, I'm stuck! Shit. Ninja vanish. Oh, the hell, I can't use it now? There we go. Get up on the roof. Yaw! Oh. I stealth, but I'm not stealth. But then I stealth. You gotta have fun with these games. One of these fuckers was carrying something. Killed.
It's always
Come on.
something.
Or Norinaga. Or Norinaga. T just tweeted you. Holy shit. How's my boy doing? We ain't heard from him in like a year or two. Shit. He's still alive. That's good to hear. Tell his ass to get in Discord and stuff. Everybody misses that old bastard. Shit. Well, it's not bastard, it's bastard. Man, I would love to see that. I would love to see him come back and stream
Something
again.
is not right.
I used to like watching his streams. Yaw!
Nothing.
In your neck. Damn, I pulled it off his pecker. Ah, we got. Ah, we got two more. Oh. The winner. Fuck Ninja Gaiden. We play Ninja Assassin. I like this because, like, even that a screenshot I shared in Discord yesterday of me fucking decapitating that one guy with sword. That shit was awesome. Like, this is your real fucking ninja gameplay right here. Okay, I thought that was a... Oh shit. Shit.
Oh!
Yeah. That should be just... Yep, there. He's humbly sitting by the fire. Maybe he's cooking up a couple of Hubbard pancakes. Captain Planet! What's going on, man? Been playing this, love the gameplay, the story sucks ass. I pay little attention to the story. I've just been wanting to play the game. Like, it's been pretty fun. I've been loving it. I've been loving the gameplay style and all. It's a little different than the previous entries, but I do love it. Actually, I'm actually past the prologue for it. I played a little bit of just to get the feel of it. Now I'm just going around like different areas, discovering shit, finding stuff and all that. That's what I like doing. I like to explore. I don't go just strict for the story stuff. You know, I like to just explore. Yeah, it's definitely different. The leveling system's different. Everything's different. You know, it doesn't really feel like your typical Assassin's Creed game. And that's pretty cool, like how the franchise just evolved over the years. You know, with each different entry. Not just with the time period, but with the gameplay style and all. Like, you got to switch it up every now and then. You know, you got to really switch it up. Like, I have Mirage. I played just a little bit of Mirage. I've been meaning to get back into that. I just hope Ubisoft doesn't pull an Activision and release an Assassin's Creed every single year. Because Mirage just came out last year. And luckily for them, Mirage was a good hit. Odyssey was a good hit. This is definitely a good hit. So they might be learning from their mistakes. Like, when Unity came out, Unity for everybody was horrible. You know, like, it felt like it was unfinished. They had to patch it up several times. And sadly, Unity was the one that I finished, that I actually beat. And then Syndicate came out. I like Syndicate. Syndicate still had its issues, but it didn't make its sales because everybody was, you know, coming off of Unity, you know, with how bad Unity was received, and that's sad. So I would say, like, you know, games like this, you need a good 2-year period, maybe 3-year period for them. You know, like, they got so many ideas to work on, you know, which is cool. But it's like, how many time periods can you work on? Like, right now, you're, you know, you had Valhalla, which was the period of, like, the Vikings. Odyssey was, you know, Greek mythology and shit. Origins with ancient Egypt. Mirage, I forgot what Mirage was. I haven't played it too long to even understand it. But yeah, it's like, how many more stories, you know, how many more backgrounds can you really fit into the franchise storyline? Other than that, like, I think, you know, Assassin's Creed, this is probably Ubisoft's biggest baby right here. Yeah, Valhalla. Oh, I love Valhalla. Sadly, I didn't get to beat it or anything, but I love the gameplay with Valhalla. That was really good. I enjoyed that. But sad, like I said, the only one I beat was Unity. And then there was the DLC for Unity. I don't think I ever got the DLC for Unity. I played it on PS4. I beat it on PS4. Damn, I guess this map is pretty good. Felt like I did it forever now. See, I'm not even just like worried about going around doing the story. I just rather explore. I like to discover new areas. You know, one thing I do like is I can cut these bushes. Yeah, I think everybody's favorite is Black Flag. It will always will be because of the whole pirate scene. You can be a pirate, sailing a boat on the seas and shit like that. I think that's what kind of stirred up IPs like Sea of Thieves and Skull and Bones and shit, you know? It's like people want to be a pirate. You want to sail the seas and get into adventures and shit. That's why people still go back to Black Flag. Because you got that, you know, ability to be able to just go around and sail on the seas and doing those little adventures and having your crew singing these shanties on board and shit. I don't remember how far I got in Black Flag. There's just too many fucking games, man. Like, look at this. Like, on Xbox alone, I don't have them all. Oh, look. I got Assassin's Creed 2, Black Flag, Revelations, Syndicate, 3 Remastered, Mirage, Odyssey, Origins, Valhalla, and now Shadows. Well, Shadows, I didn't buy Shadows. I paid... I did a month subscription for Ubisoft Plus. Yeah, just to check it out and all, you know, like... So, if I go to Ubisoft Plus... Oh, no, wait a minute. I think I had it. I did see a tab for it. Yeah, all the stuff that I could download and play through Ubisoft Plus here. Like, yeah, even these side, small Assassin's Creed ones. They have, I think I have all of them, or just about all of them. Yeah, all the Chronicles. There's Ezio Collection. Rogue. I think I played Rogue at one point. I can't remember. Some of these games I do own. Family Feud, that fucking game. That game is really fucking garbage. It really is. I played it, and it's like any answer that I put into like a certain category and shit, and it was like, didn't even really fucking pick it up. I was like, you know, fuck it. That game's garbage anyway. Grow Up was alright. I keep forgetting I owned For Honor. That game was so-so, but it was pretty cool back when it came out. Just Dance, I don't even have the fucking thing for that. They got like 3 different Monopolies, Oddballers. Prince of Persia's pretty good. That new Prince of Persia. I don't remember the Rapids one. Scott Pilgrim. I own Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones is pretty good, despite what everybody says about it. It is a pretty good game. I like the fuck out of it. Both Star Wars games I own, or South Park games I own. I do own those, pretty much all the Star Wars games on it. I own all the fucking Tom Clancy games. But you know what's really odd? Like, Ubisoft don't have a whole lot of games, but they charge you $17.99 a month just to have access to all this shit. Whereas, like, you know, Game Pass, $17.99 or $18.99 a month, and you got what, hundreds of fucking games on there, and then you got EA Play as well. They just add EA. F1, Madden. Yeah, I can download that. I can play that too. I own Jedi Survivor, and then you got the Trials here. I own Veilguard. I got to get back into playing that. I really love that game. The new hockey, the new. You know what? I think one of my streams, I'm gonna have to stream hockey and then do one for FIFA, do one for soccer. I'm gonna have to do. Because I own like one of each game, you know, whether it's soccer, football, baseball, whatever. I own one of each. So I do play the sports games and shit. Alright. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I got to discover wherever the fuck this is. Old coffin. I see. Dog's begging to be let in here. Okay. Oh. It's fucking raining here on the East Coast. I actually get tired of fucking rain, even though it didn't really rain all that much. I hate fucking rain. Anything here I gotta collect? Ooh, I gotta find one chest. Might be up there. What I miss from like Origins and shit, to have the bird up there, be able to fucking sight out everything. Can't do that here. I mean, you can sight it out, but must be like an underground temple or something. Oh, there it is. I knew eventually get it. I know that's what I was mostly doing with Origins. I was going around opening up the whole map. Okay, any more? Okay. I forgot I can go prone. Hey, it's a brand new thing they added to this going prone. I can't remember going prone in the other ones. It's dark in here. Jesus Christ, how deep does this shit go? Whee! what the fuck's back there. Something following me. I thought there was a... there's an opening. Okay. The music starting. That's never a good sign. How deep does this shit go? Where the hell am I going? I'm still in the same location. Like, this shit is fucking taking me deep, man. Did I find an opening somewhere? That goes down. Where does this go? Okay. I guess it pretty much comes out in the same area then. God damn it! Fucking lamp. They're here. Nothing in it. Oh, can't climb that. Oh, sorry, I forgot. No! Give me up for this son of a bitch! Try to fucking get over here. There we go. God damn. Like, how hard is that shit to do? All of that for this.
Got it. Now to find the way out.
I was gonna say, this shit better be fucking, worth it. I have completed my first Kafan. Christ, why am I in the fucking Batcave? This is where Ra's al Ghul made the leap. What do we force? C'est that we learn because of so. Master Confucius says. I'm Dr. Mel, I'm stuck! L! Good, let's get the fuck out of here. Or not. Oh, that's terrific. Y'all. Available now. Hey, I recognize this place. Ooh, that was something else. Oh God, the sun. Well, now that that's finished. Yeah. Misa all soaking wet. Running through trees. Must be something else around here. Ah, there's a village. That is home of the Tiny Bowl Man. Mount Congo.
I can't let them see me.
Ah. That made the modern samurai caveman. Yo! Ooh! He just dropped dead. Ah, still got one more. He meditates. No sake for you. Ah, we got two more. Yeah. Yeah, give me my knives. Uh-oh. Motherfucker doing fucking, DK man. He sitting on it. Oh, wait. Jesus Christ, how many of the motherfuckers are here? Oh. He must be one with shadows. It's the name of the game. Holy shit, it's Lord Norinaga. I will hide in bushes until he goes back. He will be back momentarily. Oh no! He's tough! We must run! Ah! Shit! Shit! California roll! Ooh. You see tough. almost feel bad about killing this one. The fuck was that? Sounded like somebody was taking a shit in the woods. It burns! I got chlamydia! Damn! The fucking bush. The bush did something to it. Can't hide in the river. Fuck. This motherfucker called me a copper. This motherfucker seriously throw a rock at me? Ah! That's worse. Copper! I didn't expect to get that. You winch. Oh, come on. How many more of you motherfuckers are here? They're the whole goddamn village. Oh. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Alright. Here's what we do. Walk it away. Good. Oh, shit. Go get his goons in there. Goddamn baboon. Uh-oh. There's a fight going on. They go reach each other. They rip each other's tits out. Hey, Pocahontas! It wasn't me! Good night!
I will see.
This game looks awesome. What's up, Dad? Dante? Oh, this game is really good, man. Like, I pay little attention to the story, but let me tell you, the gameplay, the combat system, everything it's just superb, man. I've been enjoying the hell out of this. I've only been playing it for an hour. This is how far I got. I did the prologue. I did all of this. Like, doing all of this is just, it's fun, man. It's like you could be the samurai. It's like, I know there've been games like Ninja Gaiden and such, make you feel like a ninja, but this one really, you really get into the role of it, you know? It ain't no Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff, I tell you that. Like, this is really good. I've been enjoying it. Like, there's supposedly, there's two characters that you go between. The first one you get introduced to in the prologue, and then you get to this character here, which is a girl. I hate how there's a lot of people hating on the game because they're like, oh, there's a gay black guy as a character. Like, so fucking what, man? Get the fuck over it. Like, I hate that. Like, you know, people will bitch about any goddamn thing when it comes to video games. You know, they'll bitch about anything. Nice to hear that. I also want to play this game. It's too expensive, $70. Depending on what you have. If you're on Xbox, I paid $17.99 for the Ubisoft Plus. That's how I got this game. I'm playing it through Ubisoft Plus. I didn't pay out $70 for it. I mean, in the future, if it's on sale, I may buy it. I mean, I'm loving it. You know, don't get me wrong. But if you want to try it out, I don't know if PlayStation offers it. I don't know if they have it on PC. I'm not too sure. I never looked into it. But on Xbox, if you have it Xbox, do 1 month of Ubisoft if you have the money. It's $17.99 plus tax. You know, it comes out to like what, $19 I think, or $20, and you could try it there. Let's see. I could pull up a list of games for you right here. 778 games. That's not even all my games. So Ubisoft Plus, Doesn't have a whole lot. They're all Ubisoft titles, but you do get quite a few Assassin's Creed games. You know, you got the newest ones like Mirage, Odyssey, Origins, Valhalla, and of course they just added Shadows to there. And you get some other stuff. You know, you got the new Crew, the Crew 2, Far Cry games. You get pretty much almost all the Far Cry games. For Honor, Monopoly, if you're into family games. Riders Republic and Steep. Those are really good games if you're into snowboarding, biking, and stuff like that. It's sad that they don't have all the Star Wars games on there. I thought they did at one point. I own all the Star Wars games anyway, but still, they got South Park. Tom Clancy games are on there. So if that's something you want to look into if you got Xbox, I would say do a month if you like it. But yeah, I know $70 is expensive in Steam. Yeah. 70 is expensive, I know that. Actually, I'm going to do a stream sometime this week, talk about the prices of video games over the last few decades. Like, I know it's been ridiculous. Like, people talk about how games are like $70, $80 right now. Like, back in the day, back in the 90s, games were like fucking $75, $80 for games. It's ridiculous. God, look at that. Like, it's just so beautiful, though. I will say, everybody shits on Ubisoft when it comes to their games. Everybody shits on Ubisoft real bad, but you gotta admit, Ubisoft does put a lot of... Their teams do a lot of detail work. They put a lot of detail when it comes to all this stuff. Like, they do so much amazing detail work. Oh, they got some ships here, too. Okay. I was gonna say, is there a log pile here somewhere? Ow, ow. I was gonna say, can I get up here somewhere? Yeah, that should have pretty much opened up the map for me. Let me go over this. Let's go over that. It's sadly you don't. Okay, you don't expect you play games on PS5 and PC, but yeah, you can play those games for free in Ubisoft Plus. But then you don't have to pay per month. I don't really. Yeah, that's true. You could pay monthly, or you could pay the year price. I think the year price is like $100 and some per year. Yeah, it is very steep. Don't get me wrong. It is very steep. I do agree with that. It is very pricey. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking when they did the subscription base, because they were like, you know, people are not going to pay out $70 for a game. You know, everything's about subscriptions and stuff. Like, well, people don't have monthly money to pay for a subscription, you know? Bills come into play, you know? That kind of thing. But yeah, Ubisoft, they kind of shot themselves in the foot when they said, oh yeah, well, people are going to be, they're going to be paying for subscriptions. That's the way of the future. Nobody can own their games anymore. They're going to have to pay out, you know, to pay for subscriptions and stuff. Yeah, well, people like to own their shit, so... Like I said, when this game goes on sale, I will more likely buy it. I'll more like, you know, I'll just hunker down and buy it anyway. Yeah, the reason why people don't like this game is because of Yusuke. It's a Japanese protagonist. When then no one, yeah, you know, you got you got a female character, and you got the other character who everybody's like, it's a gay black man. I'm like, who the hell cares? Play the fucking game. If you don't want to play the game, just keep it to yourself. You know, like people complain, yeah, but for me, it doesn't bother me at all, man. Like, look. This is Nao, and then you got Yusaki. Okay, like with the girl character. Okay, how many games have we played over the last few decades that had a female character in them? You know, like Tomb Raider and shit. You know, like who cares? You're playing as a woman. Who cares? It's a game. You got a story, the gameplay is cool. And then you got, oh, he's a gay black man. Who the hell cares? Like, stop being so, woke about that shit, Like, I don't care if he's gay and black. If I enjoy the story, if I enjoy playing the game the way it is, I don't care if he's black. I don't care if he's gay. I don't care if she's a woman. I wouldn't care if she was a lesbian, People get so uptight with this shit. They always try to find something to bitch about with games. And then it brings down the revenue, and then it just does bad for business. Like, look at Suicide Squad, okay? I enjoy the Suicide Squad game. I love the fuck out of it. I own it. Warner Brothers has lost money, supposedly, over sales with that shit. And it's like, why are you losing sales? It makes no sense. Yeah, people nowadays, they want a realistic game. They forgot about fun. Yeah! Like, I understand, okay, Xbox, okay, 4K gaming, PS5, 4K gaming, PC, 4K ray tracing, all that shit, and like, it's all nice. It's all nice for the newer games. I rather go for quantity over quality. I rather go for quality over quality. The game still looks good. I don't care if it's realistic or not. It still looks good. It's fun. Just like people will sit there and be like, well, the game's not 60 frames per second. You know what? Okay, so I have mine set to performance mode. In games, they offered this, one or two choices to balance out, because the hardware is strong, but it's not as strong as people actually proclaim it to be. Like quality, okay, you get prioritized resolution and graphical fidelity, but it drops the frame rate. Or, yeah, it drops the game's frame rate. Or you could choose performance. You can get 60 frames per second and higher. Okay, I prefer that. Faster gameplay. Does it look incredibly crisp? It still looks crisp. It still looks good to me. I got my game at 60 frames per second. That's what matters to me if people want to look at shit like that. I mean, hell, I'll sit here and I'll stream a game from the Atari 2600, I'll do a stream of that, and I'll fucking enjoy it. Yeah, this game looks already better than Odyssey and Val. Exactly. It really does. Like, even with the gameplay, like, I love the gameplay of all of them. But, yeah, it's still a really good-looking game. I enjoy it. I like the setting. It's something new, something different. I love, the fact that, okay, they went to Agent Japan, for the ninja story and all. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, so there's a note right there. There's a note. Okay, I already found both notes. You didn't enjoy Odyssey and Valhalla. You've played those games on PS5 and it was too long. Yeah, some games I do like a little bit of length, but then I don't like it to be too long, Like, I got games that are long and I've still yet to fully accomplish them. Like, I have pretty much almost all of the free games on here. I think I own a couple on, if not, I think I do have a couple on Steam. I can't remember. But I own pretty much almost all of them, in a sense. Like, they all have their, their perks. They have their cons, I like them for what they are. Yeah, Valhalla was 60 hours long. Yeah, some games like that, if it requires you, like, to do 2 playthroughs and shit, I'll be like, yeah, 60 hours is a little excessive. That's like when they said Horizon Zero Dawn was like, oh, that's 30 hours long, and I'll be damned if I didn't beat it in, like, 29 hours or so.
I'm glad to have found you alive.
Me too. Let me repay
I didn't
your
even fucking
kindness.
know that!
Heard any interesting
That dude turned around and looked at me and looked back. I was just like, what the dog? Wasabi! Shadows is 30 hours long. That's much better. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Like, even look, if it zoom out for me. Yeah, like looking at the map, you could definitely tell it's be a 30-hour game. Like, I know Odysseys was like probably double, maybe triple the size of this. But I don't care. I mean, I'm still enjoying it. I'm still liking it. Now, if there is a game out there that is truly bad, then I'll acknowledge it. But I try to give games the benefit of the doubt. You know, like developers put their all into a lot of these games. There's games that are like unfinished and terrible, and you know, there should have been more time spent on them and stuff like that. It's just all about your experience with them. That's how I am. I'm just about the experience. Oh, now you want back out? I gotta let the dog out. The funny thing is, I like to play as the girl in the video games. Yeah. It's all good, man. I mean, shit, who didn't like playing games like Tomb Raider, you know? You were hoping those early days there would be like a code to see Lara Croft naked in the shower or some shit. Like, those were the days, you know? There was like even one little hidden segment at the end of the game when you beat Tomb Raider 2 and you hear her in the shower and the camera zooms in and she catches you and shoots you. Games like Perfect Dark, Assassin's Creed. There's quite a few games that I have where you're a female protagonist. And I still enjoy them. I still love them. I don't know if it's like a lot of these gamers are like, I want to feel masculine. I want to play as a masculine man. Okay, you got games like that out there. Play them. I know everybody has a particular taste when it comes to, you know, playing certain games. Shit, man. I'll fucking give a guilty pleasure here. I'll get a guilty pleasure. Yeah, it's got a lot of great reviews to it. Yeah, Shadows has a really... The fuck's going on with my game? Like this here, okay? I know nothing about Ben 10. Fun game. I've been enjoying that game. It's pretty fun. Let's see. Yeah, I got pretty much almost all the Call of Duties. I played them all, I just don't own them all. Cars and Cars 2. Never watched the movies. Fun gameplay. I enjoyed the fuck out of that. Something like this, indie game. My daughter and I play it. We had fun with it. Crash Bandicoot series, can't go wrong with those. So I got a mixture of a lot of different things. There's even games that I haven't even tried out yet, like this one. I think this was like free on Xbox. I remember. Disney games, those are like the old school like Nintendo and SNES games right there. You know, DuckTales, Chip and Dale, Aladdin, and all that stuff. Yes, Duke Nukem Forever. That game took forever to come out. I liked it for what it was. Everybody says it's like the worst out there. It's like one of the worst games of all time, and I'm like, I enjoyed the fuck out of it. I really did. Yeah, the Devil May Cry games are pretty awesome. I love them. I got them all. Like, you get right here. Let's see, that's 1, 2, and 3. I got 4, 5, and I don't have it installed, but I have the disc for DMC. I should really install. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. DMC. That well, 5 was the newest one. But yeah, they were challenging, but I do love them. As I said earlier, I was talking about sports games. Like, I like the UFC games. I got a couple wrestling games. I got a couple WWE. Elder Scrolls Skyrim. I remember when that game came out. I wasn't even into games like Elder Scrolls, but then when I saw the commercials for like Skyrim, and just something inside me clicked, and I was like, I want to play that game for whatever reason. I just want to play it. And I bought it right after it came out back in 2011, and I started playing it, and then I put more and more hours into it, and I'm like, damn, this shit's addicting. And I must have sank 60, 70 hours into the game. I eventually beat it, but there was just like so much more to still do. And I love the fuck out of it. Evil West, people said there was like mixed reviews about that game. I liked it. I really do. Fear, I got Fallout games. Fallout 76, people still shit on Fallout 76, but it's like they've done so much to the game to make it so much better. It's more fun now than it was when it first came out. I want to say, you know, Final Fantasy games, Forza. Look, I got Funko Fusion, man. People be collecting those Funko Pops, those little collectible pops. The game is pretty fun too. It's like playing a Lego game version of Funko. I don't even know what that is. I think I bought that for like $2, I think. It was just something. Garfield games, something for the kids, and I play games like, you know, Gears of War and shit, Ghostbusters. There's GoldenEye, there's a classic right there. Oh, I got a lot of games. This is not even all my games, dude. Like, I have 17 or 18 terabytes of space, and I can't fit them all on there. Like, behind the chair here, 1.3 terabytes left of space. I got the Grand Theft Autos. I got everything. Halos, of course. I do got Halo 5. I do got that. I do have all the Halos. I just don't have them all installed. Hitman, Hot Wheels Unleashed. I've been playing this a lot mobile. That's a good thing about having Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. I can play games that are on Game Pass either on Xbox, PC, or if I'm going somewhere, I got a controller connected to my phone. I can play Xbox games on my phone, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I got pretty much anything and everything, you know, that I do try out, and it catches my eye pretty much. A lot of fun shit. And then speaking of Legos, like, look at this. Pretty much almost all the Lego games. 360 ones, the Xbox One ones. I got all the Legos. I think there was one of them I did beat, which was Lego Harry Potter, I think. You have the Xbox app, but you don't really use it that much. You prefer Steam. Yeah, I got Steam, too. I got a lot of games on Steam as well. I just got to try to manage what I install from there, because I'm also limited on games on Steam as well. Midnight Suns. I do have a game started on PC for that. I bought it through, I actually bought it through Steam first. They had it on sale for, I think, $8. And then I bought it on here. It was on sale for like $5, I think. Classic Max Payne stuff. Metal Gear Solid. I was meaning to stream this at one point. The remastered of Metal Gear Solid. Ton of shit. Yep, Minecraft. My kids love playing Minecraft. I mean, once in a while I'll get into Minecraft. I used to be addicted to it back in the day. It's something. Mortal Kombat, Monster Rising. Yeah, I got a ton of shit, man. Like my full library here. Okay, own games. I own 970 games. And Game Pass offers 406 games. EA Play 89. Ubisoft 76. Games with Gold 122 games. So that's shit. That's like what, 1,500 games just about? Reason I only Steam more is because it has a better refund system if you don't like a game. Yeah, I do like that. There was actually a game on Steam that I bought years ago, and I did not like it. I played it in not even an hour, and then I refunded it. I got refunded it through Steam. So I do like their refund system. And it was Session. It was a new skateboard game, Session. Everybody thought it was going to be the next Skate from EA, but it was called Session. And I was playing it on Steam, and I was like, this is fucking horrible. Like, I could not get with the controls. Like, people managed, I don't know how, but people managed to play that game and actually do good with it. Me, I was just like, no, this ain't for me. I fucking hate it. I did not like it, so I just refunded it. And I look at people like, yeah, it's more power to you. If you're able to find a way to manage it, good luck. I just don't care for it. Like, I like Skate. I like Tony Hawk. That game, I just did not like. Ooh, I gotta kill somebody. Oh shit, they're level 35. No, I'm not. Oh, I can't do a level 35 yet. I'm still level 1, I think. You refunded AC1 on Steam because the game was lagging a lot. Yeah, there seems to be issues with a lot of games through Steam that I've noticed. One of them for me was the Tomb Raider remake. The one that came out in, what, 2011, 2012 or something like that. I forgot when it came out. But yeah, that Tomb Raider remake, when it came out, I got it on... It wasn't on 360, it was on Xbox One. So it had to be like 2014, 2015. I got it. And I got it on PC, and for whatever reason, it would not play. And my PC is well up to par with a lot of games. Yeah, AC1 is a good game, but sadly it's not good on... Yeah. I don't know what it is about the PC ports. Like, for some reason, it's like the PC ports don't get enough work done with them. It doesn't get enough love with them. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I do agree with that. Like, I do PC gaming. I really do. I'm on Steam and all. But it's like, some games, they just don't have that quality to them, really. It's like they don't really do enough work to keep them going pretty good. Yeah. I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. I'm just opening up map here. That's all I'm doing, opening up map. Let me see here. I think I have down in the description section. I should have added it on there though. I think I have it on here. Let me check my channel again. Okay, so it is on my channel. So if you ever want to hit me up or whatever on Steam, if you go to my my channel page and click on like where my bio is and click more, I do have a link for my Steam account on there if you ever want to hit me up on that. I was going to say, I thought I had it in the description section. I should put it in the description section. I got it in the About page. I thought I put a link in there in the description, but I guess I didn't. I wonder if you could swim in the ocean. But again, I don't want to try that. It'd probably fucking desync me and kill me and all that kind of shit. I mean, that definitely does look pretty good, though. Looking at all this. Sub to the channel? Oh, shit. Nice. Thank you. So, do you like your channel? Thank you, man. I gotta take a quick phone call right now. Let me mute this second. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to take a phone call, but I'm good now. Oh. I also refunded AC2 and AC Brotherhood and Revelations and 3 on Steam because those games are... Yeah. Like I said, I don't know what it is about Steam. Like, I like using Steam. It has a really good interface to it. They do have a lot of good titles on there that do work, but then there's, like, you know, other games that they try to port on there, and it's just something about the PC ports that do not work. I noticed that about a lot of titles. Like, I got a lot of games. I even got games that should work on PC, but then they say it's not optimized for PC. It's something in the coding that they're not implementing, or they forgot to put in there, or something. It's just something about the coding of those with those titles. That's like there's games that I've got off of other websites. So I do a lot of old school gaming, retro gaming and shit, and I downloaded a lot of old stuff from like early PC days. And there's a game, let's see this, I have the website that I go to. It's where's it at here? It's not Archive. Not that. I had it here somewhere. It's old-games.com. I wonder if I could put it in here. Old-games.com. Let me make sure that is the one I'm looking at. Okay, yeah, it's old-games.com. They got hundreds of old games on there, right? Now, you do pay to download, but here's how the downloads go. You could pay a day, which is, I think, $1 or $4 or something like that for a day pass, and you could download anything off that website. Or you could pay, I think it's like $10 or $15. I might be wrong, but it's pretty cheap. Like, you could probably pay like $20 a month, and anytime during that month or day, you can go on that website and search through whatever old games they have on there. I'm talking from early Windows 3.1 titles up through 95, 98, Windows XP. Any games that go up to 2007 or so. Any old games like that, you can go on that website. You can download the zip files for them, and it's everything in the file. And they're supposed to have cracks with them. They're supposed to work. And a lot of games work off like an emulator, sort of. But they're all optimized. They're all supposed to be optimized to work with Windows PC, especially like right now. Yeah, you found Revelations on there? Okay, that's pretty cool. Let me go on there. Let me see what they got on that. What all do they have on here? Assassin's Creed. Oh, there you go. You got Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Revelations 3. They got Assassin's Creed Director's Cut Edition? Huh. I didn't know they did an Director's Cut. I wonder if Prince of Persia's on here, ain't it? I think I have a couple Prince of Persia games. Yep, you got the old Prince of Persia games. You got Warrior Within, Two Thrones, Forgotten Sands, Sands of Time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can find pretty much anything on here, man. Even Harry Potter. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Yeah, that website, like, if you go there, and if those games are better optimized on Steam, that's just embarrassing. I know, man. That would be sad if you went on there. I would say if you had the buck and you went through and saw a whole bunch of games on there, go in there and pay just a day fee, 24-hour fee. I think it's like $4.99. I think. Actually, let me double check that to make sure before you even do anything. So I'll click on a random one, right? If I go here and I want to download, okay, easy setup. Okay, so they upped it. Okay, they upped it. So you can pay for credit card, you can pay with PayPal. One day is $7.95. It used to be $4.99. It just went up, I guess. I can't remember. I haven't used this in a long time. But you could pay for one day, which is $7.95, or you could pay for 30 days for $11.95. And you can go in there, you just click on anything you want to download. Like if you click on a game, you got download, you got manual, you could download the manual for the game, and then you got the easy setup for the game, which is everything. It sets it up pretty easy. You don't have to go through this and this and that. So there is a bunch of games on there that you could download. You just click on one of them to download. All you have to pay for it. Now, it's not really free now. Now, if you click on one game and pay for it, it gives you that ticket. And that's how you start out with it. You give it a ticket. So when you pay $7.95, you can download anything for that whole day. So all it is just one thing. You could buy one game. Let's say you want to buy Revelations, and you start it at, let's say, noon, and you pay $7.95. Okay, so you don't only get Revelations for $8. So you don't have PayPal and you can't really use it. Oh, you can't use it. Oh shit, that's bad, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can use credit card or PayPal on that. Yeah, damn. But yeah, if you were able to do that, you could just pay for the one game, and then you could spend hours on end looking through that whole website at all the games, and then you could download whatever you want. You could probably download the entire library they have on there. That's what I did a couple times. I went on there, I paid for one game, and I just started downloading. I just started downloading everything that I could. And I have hundreds of pre-installed, well, they're like before you install them, but I have hundreds of manual setups downloaded on my computer. Some of them, for whatever reason, just don't work. I would have to find another way of getting them, like Chronicles of Riddick Escape from Butcher Bay. That was one of them I got off that website. But other than that, I have had no real issues with any other games on there. They all have worked. They're all optimized for Windows 10, Windows 11, so they do work pretty decently. That or you just run it under administrator and set it back a couple operating systems. So that's about it. But that would be something if you were to go on there, if you were able to, and buy one of the Assassin's Creeds, and it actually worked a lot better than what Steam has it as. You would think, out of all that time that they've had issues with those titles, as poorly optimized as they were, that they would fix it. They would patch it up. You know, I would think usually Valve would be on top of that. Then again, you know, people have been asking Valve for years, where's Half-Life 3? Where's Left 4 Dead 3? When's it coming? Never. You can tease games like that all you fucking want. Yeah, some new games on Steam are poorly optimized and they never fix it. Yeah. That is a downfall. That was a little bit of a downfall for that, I will say. I got well over 100 games on Steam myself. I also game share with my brother too. He has a ton of games on there as well. It's just a matter of getting something that actually fucking works. Like, I'm surprised they got those PlayStation games on there working the way they do. I got Horizon Zero Dawn, Spider-Man, God of War, Sackboy. What else? I think I have, yeah, Days Gone was another one of them. I have just about all of the PlayStation ported games purchased on Steam, with the exception of maybe 3 of them. Like, I think Ghost of Tsushima was one of them. I don't have that. I think, what the hell is it? Returnal? Yeah, Returnal. I don't have that. I wasn't going to get that anyway. I heard that game was like too goddamn difficult. I was like, shit, difficult? I beat fucking,
place
I
is
beat
hostile.
Elden Ring.
Best to go unnoticed.
It took me 75, 80 hours to beat Elden Ring first time around, but I fucking did that shit. That shit was tough, man. I gotta find 2 die shows and a chest. I now have $33 on your Steam. I didn't even spend it on games yet. There you go. Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about buying games for a while then. There you go. You got, well, if you do buy games, you'll have money for it. Okay, so... Don't know what that is. Okay, what's that? Okay, that must be the chest. Whatever that is. Okay, so far I got 3 things. That might be all of them. Shit. Damn!
Now, let me see.
No, you will not see. Oh, God! One fucking hit? Well, then again, I am out of my area. Out of my fucking jurisdiction. God damn. That ain't the first time I died. Hoping it's fucking spawn me back in. Okay. I was gonna say, I hope it didn't spawn me back in the damn river. If I buy Assassin's Creed Shadows, I only have $37. Yeah, there you go. Hey, get that refunds back. Got some money. You gotta figure you pay half for Assassin's Creed. There you go. That's how it works. That's how you work it out. I've done that before too. I've had credit on my Xbox account, and then of course with Xbox you do the Xbox Game Rewards. So I had so many points built up that I turned into currency, and then I had something else that I added to there. And when Battlefield 2142 came out, the newest one, and I got the Xbox One version, which was $60, I only paid $13 for it out of my pocket. Yeah, that's how that's funny how that math works. It works out pretty well in your advantage. That's what I like about doing things like that. That's what I like about doing stuff like that. Things work out in your favor. All right, I really gotta fucking stealth this one. Man, I really gotta stealth this. Ah, shit, I can't do it. Yeah, smart. If I don't like the games on Steam, I just refund it in my wallet. It's faster, but yeah, you're saving money. You're not losing money there. You get the full refund back. You're not losing anything. That money can go to something else. That is a smart move. I mean, I know Microsoft has a refund system themselves, but it's not that great.
Not today.
It's like you how do I put it? If you don't play the game within the first 24, I think it's 48 hours or 72 hours or whatever it is, if you don't play it at all within the first 24 hours, something like that, you can get refunded for it. So it's not like you can't sit there and be like, oh, well, I played it and I didn't like it, I need a refund. I'm like, no, you already tried it. Too late. But I do like that about Steam. Like, you know, with Steam, you don't lose any money out of it. You know, if you play it for 2 hours and you're like, I don't care for it, or maybe it's not working all that well. So yeah, that does work very well in somebody's favor. I do like that. Shadow! Oh shit! I'm dead. Must vanish. Must vanish. Varnish. Oh, I gotta defeat them before I get that. Fuck it. Oh god, I'm on fire! Nobody told me I could set on fire! Oh shit! Yeah, that sucks too. It does. They have a refund list. You can only refund 5 times, and then you can't do it anymore. Wait for a cooldown period. Yeah, I haven't done it like that. I've refunded maybe 1 or 2 things at a time. That was it. But yeah, that is stupid. Like, you can't, you know, they limit you on that shit. Like, I don't understand, you know? Like, you spend all your hard-earned money on something, and then, you know, you don't really like it. Or maybe it's not, you know, working out well for you. Yeah, as much as I do like Microsoft's games, I've been playing Xbox for 20 years. You know, it's been out for like almost 25 years. I've been playing Xbox for 20 years. Like, I will say, like, their system is really shitty. It can be really shitty.
The shadow of Eve.
All I want is this. All I want is this. I must be enough. Yeah, Steam is way better because it has no limit on refunds. Yeah, I know. But yeah, Microsoft has just been whacked with a lot of shit lately. Like, I know PlayStation's had their moment, and now it's like, it's kind of like balance. It's like the balance of things, like teeter-tottering. It's like Xbox was up here for a long time, and then, you know, PlayStation was working their way up to be like, we're getting pretty dominant right now, and then Xbox is being weighed down with a lot of shit right now. You know, like, you're too busy buying out developers and different companies to add under their belt. Like, right now, they're talking about, there's a rumor that Microsoft might bring Steam to Xbox because somebody leaked a photo of what the app would look like through Xbox, and then they just deleted it. So it's a possibility that Steam could be a possibility coming to Xbox. Yeah, PlayStation refund is a joke. You can't refund games at all. Yeah, I know. Yep, that is a downfall right there. It's like up here, top tiers, you got Steam, Xbox, PlayStation. Nobody really even talks about Nintendo. Nintendo's just in the corner just doing their thing. I'm like, y'all have fun. We're just over here. Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, you know. We're good. You know, Nintendo's doing their own thing. Meanwhile, you know, Sony, they're like, what are you fucking doing, guys? What are y'all doing? I was like, no, we're just doing this. We're just doing this. That shit amazes me. It does. Finish. So let's see. This one gives me critical finish, next hit. 10% damage. Equip that. Just for the fuck of it. I'll equip that. Yeah, that's why I've always been careful on PS5. I buy new games because you can't refund them if you buy them. Yeah, I know. That's like me, like with certain games, like if I did get a PS5, it would be for certain exclusives. That would be about it. Something I know I'm going to be playing for a while. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, so this area I can't come back to, right? These guys are too high level. Oh, gotta fly. You only use for Bloodborne and Demon Souls remakes. I don't play for new games. Man, I ain't played Bloodborne in years. I played it back on PS4. Let me tell you something about Bloodborne. Many years ago, I had another YouTube channel. I don't really talk about it much on here because bad memories. I used to deal with a lot of moronic trolls that used to harass me and shit on there. But there was one time, and I got a small segment. I think I uploaded it on YouTube. I can't remember. I still got that segment on my hard drive. So, a buddy of mine and I, we were going to review Bloodborne, how difficult it was and shit. And I started playing it. I had the gameplay footage of it. And as soon as my game loaded up, I shit you not, as soon as my game loaded, my character just drops fucking dead. And my buddy's like, and you're dead already. I just fucking lost it and started laughing my ass off. I was like, yeah, Bloodborne, very difficult fucking game. And he's sitting there scratching his head. And he's like, is this like Call of Duty? You spawn, you die, you spawn. I couldn't believe it. I still got that footage. It's hilarious. I need to upload that on here. But it's like, I'm sitting there like, yeah, we're going to look at Bloodborne. We're going to look at Bloodborne. We're going to review Bloodborne, see how it is. And it's like, right as soon as it loaded in, my character's like, my buddy's like, hey, you're dead. Oh, God, that had to be like the funniest fucking moment for me out of a game like that. He was just baffled by it. He was like, you're dead already. Is this like Call of Duty where you spawn, you die, you spawn, you die? Oh man, I tell you, I've had so many great gaming moments in my life, man. It's so amazing of me. I love it. Yeah, I guess there's really nothing much to. Let's go down. Yeah, I got Dark Souls 3 on here. I have you did see I got Elden Ring. I beat that.
Come.
I got Psycho, Shadows Never Die, or whatever it's called, or Sekiro. Oh, Sekiro, that's what it is. It's Sekiro. I have that. I have like 3 or 4 Souls-based games. And the only one I've beaten was Elden Ring. Like Elden Ring, I was just so addicted to Elden Ring.
I have to stay low.
I was so addicted to it. Like I had to keep going with that game. Who the fuck is this bony motherfucker?
You died today.
Oh god, he's got a skull. I'm fucked. Ah! Yeah, Bloodborne was really difficult in the beginning. It happened to me. It was like, what kind of game is this? And I gave it a chance and it got better. Yeah, that's what people say. It's like, you give it a chance and you get more and more into it, you do better. Like, when I played it, I got through maybe the first 2 bosses, which was the giant on the bridge, and there was, I think this lichen that I fought. It turned into a werewolf, I think, like halfway through its battle or something. I forgot what it was. It's like the first 2 at the beginning. And of course, they come back if you die or if you after you kill them, they do come back. I think I can't remember, but I remember beating them. And that lichen motherfucker, the one that turned into a wolf. Oh man, I must have spent 2 hours on that motherfucker fighting him, and I died countless times until I finally managed to get a good strategy on him. But yeah, it was a challenging game. It really was. Those games, they really do challenge you. Then later, I finished the game and also the DLC. I forgot it had DLC for it. But yeah, that's when I last played it. That was back in,
This is the Daikan's card. He'll kill us.
that was back in,
happened
when
to
that
your
game
cart?
come out? 2015, I think?
A drunk
Yeah, I think it's
samurai
2015.
smashed it up.
2014, 2015
But the
came out.
Daikan who owns it will...
The Daiken.
I can help you fix it.
But I have no mon.
Here, use this lumber to repair your cart.
There you go.
Thank you.
I'm nice.
Though I am no carpenter.
Well, tough. I have no tools. Did I help him? I guess I did. Guess I helped him. I don't know. Where am I at? I'm running through the woods. Very fucking dark, I know. Well, I can't climb that mountain. I guess they make it obvious you can't climb mountains. You can climb anything else in an Assassin's Creed game, but in here you can't climb the mountains. I did notice that too. Like, there's a lot of things that I haven't been able to climb. Oh, that was something. Ah. Can I assassinate the Lord?
If I'm seen, I'll have to fight my way out.
The skull. Saw that skull, and I was like, nope. At least I know where I'm at. Hey, you guys! Rolling in the river. COD games are also boring. I tried 6 and it was fine. I like the original CODs more like... I played them all. Like, I will say the worst for me out of them was Infinite Warfare. Advanced Warfare was eh. I mean, it had that Kevin Spacey character in there, you know, that was about it, but other than that, Advanced Warfare wasn't that great. Infinite Warfare wasn't that great. Vanguard, I thought was glitched in a lot of areas. Like, there was a couple areas in Vanguard where I think it was like the first or second stage. I was trying to cross the bridge, and I got across the bridge. I didn't have really much ammo on me, and the guy was shooting me through the fucking floor. I was like right underneath of him. He was shooting me through the goddamn floor. I was like, what the hell? Where's that shit coming from? It was bad. Like, I managed to beat it and all. And I know the multiplayer wise, like the multiplayer for Vanguard, and then it was Cold War. Everybody liked Cold War. I didn't care too much for the Cold War multiplayer. I didn't really try out the zombies. Now the Black Ops 6 campaign, I really did love. I love the campaign for that. And I went through and I 100% the campaign on there. I got everything unlocked, everything upgraded and all, and I started playing the multiplayer. But yeah, pretty much Call of Duty is just like rinse and repeat every year. That's all it is. Just, you know, same old maps repeated or whatever. Infinite War was the mid. Yeah, it was real mid worst. Most worst than. Okay. Was mid. Yeah, everybody had different mixed opinions of when it came to certain entries. Like the MW series, stories were eh. I liked the gameplay. Like Modern Warfare 3, I liked the gameplay. It was nice and fast paced, especially for the multiplayer. And then Black Ops 6 came out, and at first I was like, "What the fuck is this?" But I got, yeah, it was like I got used to playing it. It was real fast paced. I liked the gameplay. Don't understand why they don't make Ghost 2. Yeah, everybody liked Ghosts. Ghost was very underrated for a lot of people. I didn't like the multiplayer, but the story was pretty underrated. I know that. There's something about the multiplayer I just didn't really care. Do I have Ghost on here, I wonder? I think I bought Ghost at one. can't remember. Not installed. I just swore I had it. Go under own game. Yeah, I got it. I got it. You know what, let me install that. I don't know why it's not installed. So yeah, I do got, yep, there's Vanguard. I uninstalled that. I don't know why I got that installed. I got, you know what, I should install this too. I mean, I got the remake for it installed. Why not? I'll install those. The alien mode on there. Oh, I know. The alien gameplay. Extraterrestrial. That was fun. I was playing that there for a while, too. I was having fun with that. Then there was one thing that they added to Ghost that not too many people remember. Is the multiplayer had DLC for Michael Myers. It was around Halloween time, and you could download the Michael Myers skin, and there was a farmhouse that went along with him, and anybody who got Michael Myers, you would hear the Halloween theme playing, and then you would just go around just like stabbing people. You know, it was like a Juggernaut kind of suit, and you had it until you died, and then after so many minutes, it was spawned back in, and you know somebody else got a chance to play as Myers. That was fun. It's like they don't even have that on here anymore. Not unless that was only on 360. I can't remember. But that was a pretty good. I liked when they did that. Love the Freddy and Michael Myers game. Yeah. Yeah, anytime they try to do anything horror related with those two, I always try to get it. Like, I do have the Halloween 16-bit game on here from Retroware, I think it's called. That's also pretty good. I like that. Me discovering new things. Ho-ho. How you get out of this, motherfucker? Discovery. Me pissing off too many people. Run! You bought Vanguard on sale on Steam. It was like $20 and the game was so bad you laugh how bad it was. Yeah, dude, like it had its glitches and bugs. I will tell you, like I muddled through it. I really did. And I will say, like, yeah, worst COD they ever put out. Yeah, I would agree. Like I couldn't even begin to say, like, you know, those games, like, they don't even put too much into them. Like, I don't know what it is with the developers. Like, I keep saying, developers like that, they need to spend more time putting their effort into games, you know, rather than just shitting out one game every year. I understand people are like, where's the new Call of Duty? Where's the new Call of Duty? Like, no. Just play what you got. Like, even the multiplayer, like, people will play the multiplayer for one game for 1 year, and then they'll switch to the other one, pretty much killing off that server. It's like, well, people are still enjoying this game, you know? Like, why do you want to kill it off? Makes no sense. Can't refund it, played it more than 2 hours. Yeah, that does. I was actually getting ready to say, you should have refunded that shit. I can't refund mine now. Like, yeah, you still play Black Ops 4? I know some people that still play Black Ops 4. That's one game that I had on Xbox One at one point. I think I had it through Game Pass. I was game sharing with somebody at that time, and they had it. I never bought it. But that was a fun one. I remember, like, Blackout before Vanguard, before Warzone, that's what it is. Before Warzone became a big thing, you know, everybody's playing Blackout. I don't even think anybody plays Blackout anymore. Like, I got 2 wins off of Blackout. That was pretty fun. I guess that was just their beta of getting into what Warzone is right now. But I will say, like, for me, I've played every single Call of Duty out there. I've beaten every single one. It's almost like it's a tradition for me. It's a tradition for me to play every single Call of Duty out there. Black Ops 4 was the last great COD game. After that, COD Mobile a lot. I have it on here. I got COD Mobile and I have Warzone Mobile. I haven't played much of them though. but I do play them whenever I can. But yeah, ever since Call of Duty 1, and I've played Call of Duty 1 on PC. This was back in 05. Call of Duty 2 I played when it came out on the 360. That's when I first got my 360. I played it and beat it. I had Call of Duty 3 on PS2. Big Red 1 I had on GameCube. Finest Hour I played on PS2. And then Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 came out on 360, and I pretty much played them all. I've even played the handheld counterparts for Call of Duty. I played every. It's almost like it's a traditional thing for me. Whether they're good or bad, I've played them all and I've beat them all, and I can tell you which ones are like my top worst ones and which ones will probably be my best ones. And I'll still go back to some of them, to this day. I won't touch Infinite Warfare though. Trust me, I will not touch that sack of shit. I will not touch that. Like, I think I have it. Actually, I don't think I have it. I think I did it through game sharing. I never bought it. That's right, I never bought Infinite Warfare. I don't plan on buying that motherfucker anyway. I will not buy that. You can't fucking... You couldn't pay me enough to buy that. Where the fuck am I going here? Okay, I'm going this way. I'm going the wrong fucking way the whole time. I'm just fucking going around discovering a map. I might as well just open up the guide. I might as well just continue the story. Black Ops 6 had potential. Not really a bad game, but sadly it's not good as Black Ops 4. For me, BO6. It's mid. I only like the zombies mode. Campaign was mid. Multiplayer's not fun. Yeah, multiplayer, I will say, has gone downhill because Activision refuses to do anything about people who cheat and hack in that motherfucker. Their biggest counter tutive. I'm trying to think of the fucking word for it. Their biggest thing to dealing with cheaters and hackers on there is basically tell people to turn off crossplay. And I'm like, okay, well, I have a friend on PS5 that plays it, and we've played it a time or two. And it's like, yeah, it's also... SBMM is also too strong in that. Yeah, it is. It really is. Just like the chat filter system. Like, if you say anything profane or any random words in there, like somebody told me they kept mentioning Diddy on there. Diddy, the child, I'll call him a child rapist, fuck it. Somebody mentioned Diddy in there in the chat, and the fucking AI system banned him. They chat banned him for like 7 days. And I was testing out the system myself. I was in there, I had the mic going. I was like, Activision, you are a bunch of bitches on the internet. Y'all can suck a big fucking fat dick for all I care. You bunch of big bit. I was going all out. I was targeting Activision in the fucking chat room. And I went to play one game, and as soon as that game ended, I'll check my notification. It says, you have been chat banned for harassment and bullying. Like, fuck you. This is why I only do like private party chats. That's all I do. Oh, he's playing Shadows. Okay, I didn't know he was playing Shadows. But yeah, that's like all I do is like I'll sit there. Yeah, and it's like trash talking is not a thing anymore. That's one thing that pissed me off about the new Call of Duty with Activision is they took away trash talking. It's a competitive game. It's fun. It's fun to trash talk people you're playing with, And they took that away. They're like, oh, it's bullying. You don't want to offend somebody. Oh, fuck you. And that's why you lose fucking player. That's why you lose your player base. Yeah, you thought the COD games were for adults, but that really makes no sense. It does. It does. You got kids on there. Kids are fucking cussing it up. And then you got people on there that are so PC and woke, and they're like, oh, he offended me. He called me an asshole. I'm going to report you. That's why I don't do any proximity chats or live chats when it comes to online games. I don't do any chats like that because you got too many people that are they're pussies. You got too many pussies playing online that will flag you for no fucking reason. Like just the sound of your voice And it's just like, oh, that pisses me off. I'm gonna flag him for no fucking reason. He's a piece of shit. Like, that's what pisses me off about gaming nowadays. It's like, you can't fucking talk to somebody. You can't fucking have fun. You can't trash talk anybody. It's like, I'm not sitting there saying, I'm gonna kill you, kid. I'm gonna come find you and rip your mother's throat out and shit like that. Like, that I can see, like, okay, this motherfucker's threatening me, but are they really gonna find your address? Are they really gonna look you up and fucking say shit like that? And come do shit like that, you know? I don't know. These fucking gaming companies is... And everybody wonders why the whole gaming trend is starting to go down, you know? There's too many people that get too offended by just the littlest fucking things. It makes no sense to me. Like, nobody can go and have fun anymore playing online. Like, you know, they're trying to eliminate the offline couch co-op experience for the more open multiplayer where you can go meet new friends online and play with new people. Yeah, until you say something they don't like and then they fucking flag your ass and report you and then Microsoft banning you for no reason, you know? That shit ain't fun. It's just like the whole fucking gaming scene is just like, it's really saddening to me, man. It really is. Like, I enjoy playing games like this. I enjoy playing games like Call of Duty, but you know, when you got people out there that just take the fun out of things, you know, they just hate you for being you, you know? Yeah, you don't like Call of Duty anymore. Today I played Black Ops 6 for hours and got bored of it. Yeah, usually when I play it, I'll play it for a little bit and I'll just like, yeah, I'm done. Then there's times where I'll be streaming. Like, I haven't had a Call of Duty stream in a while. I'll put music on. I'll just make fun of it. I'll just have some fun and shit, you know? Yeah, you can't even talk with mics anymore. Somebody in the world that was bad, that she was banned from Xbox Live. Don't only that, Microsoft gave her a console ban. Yeah, that's bullshit too. I've been reading about that. People be fucking getting console bans and they be calling up Microsoft like, what the fuck did I do? I didn't do anything wrong. Oh, well, you called Billy Bob Joe a whore and you violated terms. Well, fuck you. Like, they don't understand, like, people put hundreds of dollars into their system, put hundreds of dollars into their services, only to get console banned, where they can't access their account anymore, they can't access their games anymore, they can't play anything because of stupid shit like that. That's like the dumbest... And they don't even want to help you. They won't even help you. You could sit there and say, I didn't do anything wrong. Can you help me? Oh, I'm sorry. If you were banned for a reason, then you were banned. Like, bullshit. Like, it even pisses me off. Like, I'm sitting here playing on the fucking Xbox, and these are the motherfuckers that do that shit to you. It's like, you can't fucking chat with anybody anymore. You can't play online with anybody anymore. Which is why a lot of people would rather just do, the fucking... offline, you know, single player stuff. Yeah, how the hell can you shut down well, they don't shut down a console. What they do, they flag your account that's on that console, I think it is. They console ban your account. So they don't shut the console down. They ban your account. So it's like, if your account is on this Xbox, actually, I think I did see console bans before. I can't remember how they did. I know they could ban your account from playing anything at all. Console, I forgot how they did that, actually. Like, somebody came in and they were like, oh, my console's... it's banned by Microsoft. How can I fix that? Get a new Xbox? Like, that's fucked up. Like, how you gonna sit there and be like, you're gonna fucking do that shit to somebody? I don't even fuck... It just makes me... That's the kind of shit that pisses me off, you know? Oh, she made a new account too, but she still... Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I do remember seeing that. That is ridiculous. That they can use her account, go through her network, and ban her fucking console. Like, nope, this console's locked because you called Billy Bob Joe a little queer. You know? And that's how people were. You either called you the F word, the N word, or whatever. You know, they called you something like that. And it's like, I'm gonna push this up button. You're flagged. Bye-bye. Enjoy your games. Enjoy your $1,000 worth of games on your console. And you spent $600 on your console. You're not gonna have it anymore. How you like that? Call me a little bitch again. That's where fucking gaming's gone, man. That is where fucking gaming's gone. It is sad. It really is sad. That somebody's entertainment is by making yours a living hell. You know, making your life a living hell, dude. You know? That's the kind of things that do piss me off. It does. It really does. Yeah, can you read my messages? I talked about COD headquarters. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even read that. I'm sorry, man. I was too busy in my thing. I also don't like how the new Call of Duty games. Oh, the headquarters. Yeah. Yep. You can't refund a new COD game system anymore if you play Modern Warfare. You just reboot. Yeah, I know. That is kind of dumb though. Like now, I'll show you this real quick. Someone could shut their down their own console. Yeah. I'm gonna show you something real quick.
My humble
here.
shop awaits your return.
Yeah, shut up. Alright, let me exit out of this. I'm gonna show you this. Because I know what you're talking about, Dante. It is pretty dumb. It is pretty dumb. Let me go back into it. I'll show you this. Like, that makes sense. Like, they make the headquarters version for, like, Call of Duty. It's like, oh, you got to have all the games installed, but you just load up one game, and it's like, okay, you're in this menu. Do you want to play Black Ops 6? You want to play Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, Vanguard? And then you click on it, and it loads up that game instead, you know? And it's like, what the hell's the purpose of that? If I want to play that game, I'll load that game up. You know, it makes no sense. I think they do that on purpose because they don't want people to refund on Steam. It's probably the same thing on console too. But look at this. Shadows does the same thing. This is the first entry in the franchise that does this. Look, Valhalla. Launch memory. Mirage. Alright, I have this open up here. Okay. Launch memory. Look at this. Launching Assassin's Creed Origins. Shadows is doing this now. So it's not just Call of Duty. Ubisoft is doing it with Assassin's Creed now. Yep. You won't see that in Odyssey. I don't know if you see that in Valhalla. I don't have Valhalla installed on my internal right now. But yeah. Shadows is the first one to do that. Yeah, it's called like memory tracing or whatever the fuck that shit was. Yeah, look at that. Odyssey, Origins, Mirage, Valhalla, and Shadows. Yep. So it must be for franchises that come out consistently and constantly year after year. I guess they implement that kind of system, make it easier for people. Like, I don't understand. Like if you got the games installed on your console, just install them. Yeah, just play it from there. So if you play Origins on Steam and you got 4 hours play time, does that also count for? I honestly don't know. I don't know about that. That would be something I would look into. I would definitely look into that. I mean, I wouldn't think so because it's its own separate entity, but now that they implemented shit like that. But yeah, I think that is pretty fucking dumb that they did that, though. That's like, yeah, if I want to play Origins or Odyssey or any of those, I'll load those games up. I don't need to come into this menu here, this headquarters menu, and be like, hey, Odyssey looks very fun. I don't think I'll play Shadows today. Because you got, oh, Mirage? Oh, Arabian Nights kind of thing. Okay. Oh, you got the Vikings of Valhalla. Maybe I'll load that up. I don't fucking know. I just wonder what other games they'll implement that on. Surprised they didn't do it for Fallout yet. People are still playing Fallout 4, and, you know, people are on Fallout 76. Like, oh, do you want to go back and play solo single-player offline Fallout 4? Load it up now. I'm pretty sure they'll implement it on fucking Far Cry. I haven't beaten Far Cry 6 yet, but I'm pretty sure they'll implement that. Far Cry 5, Far Cry 4. Yeah, I'm sure. Give them time. They will implement that shit. When I bought BO6, I got already 80 hours play time, and I was like, great game. Now I can't refund it anymore. Yeah. Oh, man. I tell you one thing, like, when it comes to certain games that look like it will interest me or appeal my attention, I try to go for, like, Steam sales. I don't think I've really bought a full-price game in a good while on Steam. Like, I'll put it on my wish list, and then when it hits a sale box, when it goes on sale, I'll hit it up. The last one I just bought was Repo, actually. I bought that for $10. You got 5 hours playtime on MW3 Reboot. It also counts for all the games in COD. Oh shit! Wow. Yeah, that does suck. Yeah, I would look into that for Assassin's Creed. I'll tell you one thing. I hope it's really optimized good. I hope Shadows is optimized good for PC. Especially since you had issues with the last ones, like, that would be something if they didn't optimize it, you know, to its full potential. I just don't know what it is with PC and Assassin's Creed. Like, I don't know if it's Ubisoft doesn't like PCs or whatnot. I don't know. BO6 was good, optimized for PC. I can run on high setting. I wanted to try it on high. Well, so I got the Activision Blizzard app on PC. Now my PC is a slight out of date. I got it back in 2017. It can still play some new games today. Like, I can still play games like, let's say Forza Motorsport, the newest one. I can play it on here if I tune the settings down, and it'll play perfect. And some games on Steam, I have my graphics set to medium, some set to high, and I got it's an HP Omen. I got 32 gigs of RAM in it. I have an RTX 2030 Super card in it. It's an i7 8700 processor. So I'm thinking, like, if I were to upgrade the processor, everything would probably run a little bit more efficient, maybe. But so far, it's done pretty good in the last 8 years that I've had it. Like, I could play new games on it if I optimize them to, like, you know, like, low setting, but still good enough for me to play it. Yeah, let's hope AC Shadows is good on PC. Well, let me see what the specs are on PC for that, actually. Let's see. Assassin's Creed Shadows PC specs. This should be good. Alright, so you need a i7 4790 or AMD Ryzen 5 1600 CPU. These are the minimum. Minimal settings. Minimum 8 gigs of RAM. GeForce GTX 1060 6 gig. Or AMD Radeon RX 570 4 gigs. Of course, you know, Windows 10. Let's see. Recommended specs is for the RTX 3070 and the Radeon RX 6700 XT. And that's at the starting points of the GPU. At least an 8-core processor with a decent clock speed on a CPU. So yeah, I guess if you have any of that, you should be good, especially if you're running at low settings. I probably wouldn't be able to run it. Mine would probably be like, That's how it was for Warzone. Like, I downloaded Warzone one point on PC, and it was just completely unplayable. Like, everything was just like stuttering real bad. It's like, You got the RTX 3060. Okay. You should be good then. You really should be good. Yeah. But yeah, like I was telling a buddy of mine, I keep my PC well maintenanced for being 8 years old because I use my PC for a lot of stuff. I use it for gaming. I use it for multitasking. It's definitely really good for streaming. I do pretty much a lot of stuff with this computer, and I keep it clean. I keep it well maintained, and it runs pretty much shipshape as it did out of the box. Now, here's a funny story behind this. Mine's an HP Omen. It's a gaming computer. I had a buddy who I had a falling out with last year, but around the same time when I got mine, he got an Alienware PC. I forgot what Alienware it was. His was up to par with what mine was. And I tell you, to this day that I know, he has bogged down his PC with so much shit. It literally slowed it down to where he can't do anything, and he doesn't understand what is wrong with it. And he's a PC guy. He claims he knows his PC shit, but he doesn't know what the hell's bogging it down. I'm thinking, you got too much stuff installed. You got too much stuff running in the background. You haven't really cleaned it up much. Like, it's an Alienware. Alienwares, they're not going to last forever. You know, you got a high-end PC that's like $2,000, and it's sitting here, it's acting like a fucking a Windows 95 386 machine from 30 years ago, you know? But that's amazing. Like, if you keep up with the maintenance on your PC, it will last you a good long time. He couldn't do that. And he's got an Alienware. Alienware is like high fucking tech. And last time I saw him, like, his computer was just fucking bogged down. Like, I could not open anything. I couldn't do anything. And he even talks about having issues with streaming and shit. And I'm like, yeah, that's on you, buddy. I can't help you anymore with that. Hey, you still use Windows 10 because 11 is buggy. 11 still has its issues every now and then. I'm on Windows 11 myself. I haven't had too many issues with it, but I still have issues at times. But I think it's with certain updates that come out with it. They release certain updates that really seem to really kill it off in a way. I think it's either this year or next year they're talking about killing off any further updates for Windows 10. I think they said that. I can't remember. Let me go back here. Fast travel unavailable. Oh, maybe it's because I'm in an area I must. We got our eraser, medium, PC's 1 year old and still smooth. Take good care. There you go. And it's fairly new too. That's what I tell people. If you keep your stuff well maintained, well maintained, and you keep up with it, that shit will. It's like a car. It's like a car. If you keep up with it and keep it going pretty good, you won't have any issues out of it. Shit! Oh, you son of a bitch! I couldn't fucking dodge away from that. That goddamn hay bale. I guess all that shit I just fucking lost. Because I just grabbed that one box too. I used to have this fucking Dell, I think it was a Dell Optiplex. It was like a mini tower computer. That's when I used to first start streaming, and man, between the PC and the internet at the time, it was really bogging like a mother. I'm glad I got everything upgraded. And then my fiance, a couple years ago, she asked me if I wanted a new computer, and I said, no, this one's still pretty good. This one still does a pretty good job with what I wanted to do. I'm like, yeah, I don't need a new computer. You upgrade the graphics card, NVIDIA, and also Windows. That's important for gaming. If you don't upgrade your PC, it will lag. Yeah, it's good to upgrade a PC every now and then. Like with mine, I could still play some modern games. Like if I tone down the graphics, then I'm good with that. Now, when I got this computer, I did have a GTX 1070 in it, which was good for the time. And then my brother, he got a Dell gaming computer, and he was a little up to par with what I am. Christ, I can't get the fuck out of here! There we go. And when he got his computer, it came with the 2030 Super. And then he went out and he bought an upgraded RTX card for his computer, and he gave me his RTX 2030, and he put it in the computer, and I've been happy with it since. He just played games at 1080 because I got 1080 monitors, 60 frames, 60 hertz. That's enough for me. I'm the same way, man. I'm the same way. Like right now, my setup, and I actually did a video too a while back. It's up on the channel. I did a video of my setup. So I got two Samsung 27-inch curved monitors. I got them at Walmart for $160 or $170 a piece. And that's not a bad deal for them. You know, they're 1080, 60 hertz. That's good enough for me too. You know, I don't need the whole high-end 4K gaming, crystal clear dynamics and all that. I don't need that. I just need a screen that I can see my game on and play. And I'm good for that. Like, I got, you know, dual monitors for the PC. And like I said, I got a video up that explains my whole setup. Like, I got it set up to where I got a switch box. I got a couple switch boxes that switches one monitor between being dual screen to being, okay, one screen for computer, one screen for the Xbox, and I switch it back and forth. So I'm pretty good with setting up, you know, with doing setups like that. So I'm pretty good with it. You know, cables are all hidden and shit like that. I should be on that show Tech Wars or whatever on you know, like the one guy, he does those videos on like who's got the best setup and shit. Yeah, high-end gaming PC is not really expensive. I just don't write exactly. I tell people a lot. I actually had a buddy last year when I last saw him, and he asked me, he wanted some tips on streaming because he worked with somebody who went out of his way to buy thousands of dollars of equipment just for streaming and can't get anywhere with live streaming. And I was like, so if you're just now starting out, start out on a budget. He has a computer, he has a switch, he's got a monitor, all that stuff. He had a microphone. I said, okay, here's what I use. I got a Blue Snowball. Blue is the company that also does the Yeti mics. The Blue Snowball works just as well. It's a more budget-based microphone. I pay $50 for this. You get the Blue Snowball at Walmart, Best Buy, Target, wherever. Wherever you go for these, $50. Works just as good. You come in just as clear. It's all about the software. Like Streamlabs, I put on filters and stuff to clear the audio up, and it works just as well. I don't need a mixer. I don't need high-end tech stuff. You can make a good setup on a good budget. And you bought your monitor for $220, and it was really expensive. My gaming PC was like, there you go. You don't have to spend $2,000-$3,000 on a good setup. You know, there's a I don't know if you watch this channel, Dante. Let me look it up real quick. If I can pull up here. Let's see. Is it Tech Wars? Oh, Tech Source. I don't know if you follow the channel Tech Source. I was watching a video of his about a week and a half ago. And he was building a PC on a budget for 2025. And he did it very well. He would buy parts off of Facebook Marketplace for cheap. He would go to certain websites to get shit for cheap. And he was like, "Can you build a good gaming PC in 2025 for under $500?" And he managed to do it. He managed to do it. So there is ways of building a good gaming setup or a good streaming setup on a budget. You don't have to be like high-end like Shroud or any of them, the big names. They got the money. They can afford it. If you're just starting out with streaming, if it's something you want to do, even with just gaming, you don't have to have a very expensive setup. You just work off of a budget. That's what anybody else does. Yeah, you'll keep your gaming PC forever. You won't buy it. That's the good thing about gaming PCs. You can upgrade them. You can upgrade the parts in them. You don't have to buy a whole new setup. If your motherboard can tolerate it, if it can if it can, hold up to like a high-end graphics card and all, if it's made for it, that's all you need. You just need the components for it. That's all you need.
I should stay hidden here.
That's what I like about my computer. Like I said, my computer, it's a gaming PC. All I have to do is just upgrade the parts. That's it. Like the last thing I did was when my brother put that 2030 Super in here, the RTX. Works really fine. I love it. And I think it was like right before that I installed more memory, so now I got 32 gigs of memory. And I bought the sticks off Amazon. I think I paid, I don't know, $20-something for the memory. Still a good buy. Still a good deal. I think I need to do a video. I really need to do a video on that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I got to get myself situated and put a video together on budget PC building. Like, I know there's a lot of people out there that want to do what I do or what other people do. It's inspiration. It really is. But then it's like you don't want to spend an arm and a leg or your family's fortune, setting something up. You could do everything very cheap and it comes out the same, You got a lot of money in your debit card, but I don't spend it. I just save it up for my future and other stuff. That's a smart move, man. That's the best way to do it.
Get out of here.
Tell me to get out of here. Ninja vanish. Oh, I'm in Bush. I'm John Cena. I'm gonna come out of fucking Bush like John Cena.
Stop playing games.
You can't see me. The time is now. Dun, 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 dun. The time is up. Oh shit, my time is like, fuck me. Can't hit. We're fucking. Just you and me, buddy. What are you gonna do? Oh shit! Big brute man! Big brute man! Ow! Oh! Uh-oh. You can't see me. I'm John Cena, bitch. Anybody else up there? Oh, who the hell is he? It's like it's showing somebody here, but there's nobody here. I gotta remember not to stand in the fire. Set fire easy. You also work at a supermarket for 3 hours, 5 days, part-time. Yeah, it's something, man. That's what I tell everybody. I have to make money however you can. Part-time, full-time. Whether you're a checker at a supermarket, clerk at a gas station, whatever. Money's money. There's no shame in that, man. There's no shame. Make money somehow. What I say, man. Plus, depending on where you live nowadays, price of living's gone up a great bit. You gotta say what you can. You gotta do with what you can. Like, I'm barely struggling myself. I got bills. I got a family to support. I'm making it though. I'm making it. Like, even if I do, like, I know I said at the beginning of stream, channel is monetized. So if people wanted to, like, donate, super chat or whatever, or subscribe or whatever, they can. Same thing with on Twitch. Like, so far I've gotten a couple paychecks off of Twitch. It ain't much, but I will say, like, it goes in my bank account, it'll pay a bill, or go toward gas. So it's something. Like, I'm not looking to make like $1 million off this shit like some of the people do, but, you know, if I get a paycheck off of any of these platforms, that's all it's going to do. It's going to pay for bills, pay for gas if I need it, that kind of thing. That's the best thing to use that shit on, you know? It's a little extra money
A
here.
place to meditate. A place to remember what happened in Iga.
Just like, I know people out there, they make streaming their job, and it's like, well, tomorrow, anything can happen. Somebody could ban you from Twitch. Somebody could ban you from YouTube. Somebody could take your channel away. Who knows? That shit happens, sadly. That kind of thing happens. That's why, you know, you gotta work somewhere. You gotta have some kind of job somewhere, you know? Oh, man, you gotta do this with the goddamn directional arrows. I've already done one of these. This is annoying. It's like a memory segment that you do for like a knowledge point. Like, it gets lighter and lighter and shit, and it's like, what the hell? There we go. This is like a special side quest. These are new to the game right now. Assassinate certain bosses just to get a point. That's like an acknowledgement point or something. Adds to the story also.
Good morning, Chichiwe.
Ah!
You did not sleep well.
I'm fine. I was just cold last night.
I heard you cry
Oh,
out in your sleep. Last night, and the nights before it.
And the night after.
The horrors of war come for everyone.
And the 2
equally.
nights before
As
that.
your father, I had a secret hope that you would be spared.
Nobukatsu and his men spared no one.
People's Supermarket
Why should I be?
is a bad job, but for me,
I
it's
have
not
been
that bad. I get
thinking.
4 or 6.
The victory of our battle
Yeah.
will be short-lived.
Let me skip
I
this.
did come.
This is a story thing.
Take a cleansing breath.
We're
Not?
could-
Yes,
I
I
did-
did. Now,
It's-
did you
That's just me skipping. I just want to get to the next part of it. Yeah, I know some states, depending on where you're living at, or
Begin.
countries,
Let your breath
they still got
natural
minimum wage
and
that's under that much. Like right now, my minimum wage in my state is
Lucy,
I think it's $15 an
empty your
hour.
mind. Now, good.
But still, even dealing with today's inflation, it's like it's not even much to really.
Do not
Deal with.
force it. Lucy, be here. Now. Lucy.
There we go. I guess depending on where you live, yeah,
How do you
it's still
feel?
good enough, yeah.
Calmer. Lighter.
Or
That
whoever you
happens
talk
when
to,
empty
like
your
you talk to
head of
somebody
the
who's
past.
like living in a different area,
You
they're
see
probably
the
like
world for
46.
what
That's
it
not
is now.
much.
Your mind.
I mean, hell, I
is
remember
refocused.
making
next, you will
$7.25 an hour
redirect it.
back in 2005, and that was the minimum wage for back then. If you do
Momochi
full time, you
Sandai
get like
and the
four,
Matsu
oh yeah,
have also agreed
14.88
to
an
help you.
hour.
Find
You
them.
get more right now. But
Learn
part time, yeah, that
Stewart.
it does suck that they give you
Thank you
less
for
for
believing
that,
in me.
but it's something. It's still something.
I always have.
It still
Only
builds up.
now can I show you how much.
It's only like a lot of employers they rather go with part time, you know, because they want to make sure they're not paying out too much money for somebody who's not just going to slack around in a sense, you know, on their terms or whatever. I remember one job that I was working. They were told me I was going to get like $10.50 an hour, and they started me out at trading pay for like I think like $7.70. I was like, what the fuck? And that's when my boss was like, yeah, that's why I need to get you right on this right away, you know, get you hired on. I was like, yeah, that's fucked up. Like they tell me, oh, you're going to get this right off the bat, but then they don't tell you, oh, it's you're going to be starting with training pay. So your parents for now, you don't really have to do. Okay, yeah, that's all cool, man. Shit, tell you the truth, man. Nowadays, with a lot of people, it's you're much more better off living with your parents because of the way prices are, especially if you live in America. Yeah, I wonder how full-time is like. Depending on what benefits they offer, too. Like, they'll offer maybe a higher wages, benefits, more hours, depending on what the benefits are. Sometimes some companies will give you sick leave, some will give you PTO, vacation time, stuff like that. Me, I get PTO, which is paid time off or part-time off, whatever it is.
Now, where have
Which
you
can be
been,
used as
child?
vacation if you want
Just
to. You can use it
busy,
anytime
Auntie
you
Matsu.
want.
Yes, I know. As now,
Think
the
I-
out with
It's been a harsh winter. Tougher than
But I will
any-
tell you, like I said, they do say living with the way today's inflation is in America, it's hard to get a place of your own. It's hard to go out there for loans to get a house, you know, because interest rates are too high and shit. And then just the cost for apartments alone, like where I live at, and I live in Maryland. Maryland is getting to be just as ridiculous as California and New York is. And right up the road from me, we got apartment buildings. Now, they're considered, in a way, Section 8 apartments for people looking for Section 80, which is like, you know, government or state government or whatever living, you know, that kind of thing, where you can get an apartment that's paid by the state or the government. But if you were to get an apartment building, get an apartment in there for a 2-bedroom apartment, it's like $2,000 a month Oh yeah, you're in Europe. Yeah, it's already expensive. Yeah, Europe is just as expensive as we are. Yeah, I know that. But yeah, here in America, like where I'm at, like I said, $2,000 a month for a 2-bedroom. That's way too expensive for that shit. And that doesn't even really cover everything. You would have to work 3 jobs. Or be with somebody who was like, okay, you gotta work 2 jobs and your spouse gotta work 2 jobs just to keep the fucking apartment afloat. And it's ridiculous. It really is. And for those reasons, like the reasons that, you know, teenagers, you know, college students today, they can't afford a house. So the cheapest way to live is to live with your parents, you know, temporarily, maybe, yeah. But, you know, it's still cheaper. You can save your money. You know, your parents can give you like a, you know, all right, pay rent and you're that, or pay this bill or pay that bill, that kind of thing. And you're set for life or set for a good bit. But it still gives you time to save your money up and plan your future right. So that's why I tell people, like, yeah, 25 years old, sadly, I still don't have my own place. I'll save my money up because I don't want to. I feel you, man. I know people who are in their 30s that still live at home, you know? I have a buddy, actually, who's a year or 2 older. Let's see, I'm 39. He just turned 40 or 41. And he lives with his dad, but he pays his dad rent and he pays bills. He has a good job. He works doing Uber. Or he does one of those DoorDash kind of deals. I don't know if y'all heard about them over in Europe. Over here, you know, we got delivery services where anybody can be a delivery guy nowadays. You can be a taxi, you know, be your own boss, that kind of thing. So he's been doing it since 2016, I want to say. And he made some damn good money doing what he does. He does a lot of work. He's got a lot of money saved up. He still lives with his dad, but he gave a good reason. He said, I don't like living on my own. I couldn't imagine living in my own place. He's like, don't get me wrong, I have the money saved up. I have money. I can buy my own place. I can live in my own house. It's just I don't like living alone. I get too paranoid. I want to live with somebody. So he said his dad is good with him, living with him, paying him rent and stuff like that. So yeah, it's, you know, people are in their 30s living at home, man. It can sound embarrassing, but in today's day and age, with the way costs are everywhere, America, Europe, whatever, the cheapest alternative is to, you know, live with your parents and save your money up and get yourself prepped. That's the best you can do. Because I will say this, it's a hell of a lot better than living on the street. It really is. I know there's a lot of people out there that carry a lot of pride and they want to be able to make it on their own, but you don't need to struggle. And your parents, they if they see you struggling, they're going to help you. You know, the best thing you could do is accept their help. You know, that's all you can do. Yo, dude, loving the vibe with the community. Like, would you like to swap tips on community growth and Discord? You like, all right, okay. I usually get those every now and then. You know, usually on Kick. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. But yeah, but thanks for watching though. What's your name? Lakeith. Yeah, I do have a Discord link down below if you want to join, Lakeith. Yeah, for me, being alone doesn't really bother me because money makes me happy. I'm kind of like Mr. Krabs. There you go. And that's always good. You know, it's always good to take pride in yourself and be like, yeah, I would rather make it on my own and save money and stuff like that. There's a lot of people that are like that, yeah. But it's like, to those who are unable to do it, I would say, you know, yeah, I wouldn't feel too ashamed for living with your parents. I mean, you're living with somebody. You know, if you're paying bills and stuff and you're saving money and you're working, so yeah, you're good. Lakeith has followed on Kick. Hey, thank you for the follow over there, Lakeith. Definitely, thank you for the follow. Much obliged. But yeah, if you follow me on Discord, Lakeith, I got the link down below. I'll click back on yours and follow you over there.
I can remember.
But yeah.
Guess I need toughening up
My
too.
family scroll is at the shrine now, eh? Find it.
Yeah, I'm not
and use
embarrassed
it
for
well.
it. Embarrassed about it. It's for me. It's normal. Chill. Yeah, that's all it is, man. You got a bed to sleep in. You got a place where you can eat. You got a place where, you know, you can stay and get, you know, dress yourself and live, and, you know, and you're safe, you know. And that's all you can really ask for. That's what I tell people. A lot of people, they feel embarrassed by it. I'm like, you know what? Be glad you got a home. You know, you got a place where you can make it. That's like that saying from that movie Joe Dirt. Home is where you make it. Even though you still like to see homos naked. You're like, home is where you make it. Home, where you make it. You like to see homos naked? That's cool,
I
man.
wonder what I'll learn from the Ancestors' scrolls. I just want to be good. A real shinobi. The shrine. Auntie Matsu's scroll will be close.
That's like for my kids, you know. I'm glad like my kids have a place to go to, you know.
If I'm seen, I'll have to fight my way
It's
out.
hard out there. I can't imagine being homeless. I can't imagine not being able to live somewhere. Like living on the street. I see so many people out there on the street. Like they suffer. I know. You always gotta take care of your money. Always be like Mr. Krabs. You end up on the street. It's really dangerous. Yeah, man. I've seen so many people out on the street, man. Where I'm at, like especially where I work at. I had to help this one homeless guy one night. He was really drunk walking up down the street. And he was looking to get back to the hospital. And he was about to pass out, so I had to call the ambulance. I had to come pick him up, take him back to the hospital right around the corner. Like the homeless rate here, it's sad. Like state of Maryland or any state down this way, man, they don't care about their homeless. They rather house well, over here it's like illegal immigrants, you know. I'm pretty sure you heard that whole story and all, but it's like when it comes to American people, especially veterans and shit, they don't give two fucks about us. They rather see us live in the street, you know. If I lose $2, that's how greedy I am. Yeah, sometimes I get like that. I'm like, I don't want to lose a few bucks here or there or whatever, you know. Yep, money makes you happy. That's like when they say money is the root of all evil and shit. I'm like, you know what? Money is what keeps you going. Money is what keeps lives going. And I know there's always a philosophy of like, no money can buy your happiness, nobody can buy happiness. Well,
That must be the scroll.
you gotta be, you gotta have money to live. You gotta have money to eat. You gotta have money to sleep. If you ain't got money, you ain't gonna be happy. You gotta have
Here
money
it is.
saved somewhere.
Auntie Matsu's family scroll. I would never have guessed Auntie's family was so powerful. I'll learn
Now I'm
their
thinking about
secret
buying
techniques.
shadows, and my other mind says buy the game, the other one says don't give your money away. I know stuff like this is tempting. It really is. It's tempting. It really takes a toll. Yeah. That's like I say, like, if you wanted to take the gamble of it, if you're able to do Ubisoft Plus on PC, I would say do a month of that, and then try the game out through there, you know, give it like a month. If you like it, then I would be like, okay, I'm going to buy it now, just cancel Ubisoft. But if not, then you just cancel Ubisoft altogether and be like, okay, it wasn't that great for me. I don't like it. That's what I did with a couple of games on here. You always try to find a cheap alternative to enjoy something, you know? Then I just tell somebody random, you know, be like, hey, tomorrow's my birthday. I would really like to try out that new Assassin's Creed game. But just make sure it's somebody that doesn't know it's that is not your birthday. Make sure you're not going to come across somebody and be like, motherfucker, it ain't your birthday. Get the hell away from me. I was going to say, what is this? More people to kill? Fujibashi Nakato. Ah, Durka.
Are you finished your training?
For today.
I
But
have
there's
trampled
so
through
much more to
snow.
learn, isn't there?
It is only the beginning. We have years worth to catch you
It's
up on.
only the
Are
beginning.
you ready for that?
I'm ready.
Ah, ducka. The hell am I doing now? Counting shadows on the wall. That don't seem very fun at all. Bind and body completed. Fuji Curry completed. Knowledge points acquired. 500 XP. What else is there? Foothills. That's all. You go up and get that bird here. I see a what you call it up here. Go grab that. Kemosabe. Rolling through the jungle. I feel like I'm in fucking Vietnam. Yeah, Neo's a cool character and also a strong assassin. She's not really good for combat. Yeah. I mean, you already see me die a couple times. Well, that's because I was in, like, stronger areas. I'm, like, lurking around, just, like, opening up some of the map and shit. So, yeah, I was just in areas that were not suited for me yet, because I'm still... What am I, level 1 still, I think? Where's my, I'm a level 5. Yeah, I was down here in areas that were meant for, like, level 35 and shit. Yeah, level 35 temple. Yeah. Level 41. Yeah. So I'm probably going to stick with doing this for now. What's this? Level 6? I could probably get away with that. Let's hope the DLC can make her stronger for her combat. I think there's DLC already mentioned for it. Was there? I can't remember. Hey, look. Modern Warfare 2 and Ghosts are done now. Let me see. I want to go to the store to see this. Manage on. Let's see if I go to buy. Okay, here we go. Hey, look at this. Problem with being a game people want to hate. Yusuke's a cool character and really good combat. Yeah, I did like him in the beginning. You know, I wanted to play more of him, but then it got into the girl. Yeah. Currently 22 hours into the game, I have some thoughts. This is an early review. Most of the game I love, die-hard fan. Combat is satisfying. Graphics are stunning. Most of the characters are great. Story's interesting. So the facial facial animations are awful. I don't really care. I mean, I can make fun of them and stuff, but I don't care about the little stuff like that. Cutscenes are terrible. That's what people are saying. But that's expected at this point at the end of the day. I don't know why I'm writing this review, because no matter how hard I try to tell people all the good things about this game has, they can never listen. Yeah, that is true. That is true. You're like, look at this. All these bad reviews. Like, okay, when Media Sings Return to Form Tunes. Like, look at that trash. That was written 4 days ago. How all the characters move in and out of cutscenes is terrible. Such a big downgrade from, Ubisoft is done. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. All these people right here, they're just so, like, they want to fucking trash this game so bad. Combat is horrible. No, the hell it ain't. I'm enjoying this shit. Look at this. 16-year-old girl get hit repeatedly by a 40-year-old man. It's weird. Yeah, little dirty birdie. Yeah, I could tell by your name. Like, this is why I don't go off of reviews much. I tell people, if you're interested in the game, get it and try it out. You know, I don't go off of what other people, you know, they're just idiots. They're idiots. They got a starter pack. Oh, that's pretty much all they got. They just got coins. Okay. Helix credits. This contains 2 exclusive new weapons for Nayo and Yusuke. 5 mastery points and 4,200 Helix credits. Including 700 bonus Helix credits. Okay. Yeah, some people didn't even play the game. Yeah, they didn't even play the damn game. Nobody plays the game. They just rather go in and just make some shit review. I don't get it. And that's why companies like Warner Brothers Games and all, like when they see reviews for Suicide Squad, they don't hear from the crowd that likes the game. They hear from the crowd that hates the game, and then they end up losing all that money, going bankrupt, and pulling this company from there, pulling this developer, and shutting this developer down. Like, when are they going to stop? When are they going to stop going through the bad shit? You know, like there's just people that are just saying random things just to fucking say it. You know, they're just saying stupid shit. Like, when are they going to stop going through that and just filter through the good stuff, or go through something that at least seems like an honest review or honest opinion about something? You know, like these developers, they take to heart too many of these negative comments, and then it just affects them greatly in business. Like, it's sad. It really is. Like, Suicide Squad, I enjoyed it. I love the gameplay. I love it. This game here, I love it. I really do. Like, this is beautiful. This is like ancient Japan right here. Like, this cries out ancient Japan right here. This whole scene right here. Like, just looking at this. Like, look how beautiful this is. Like, even though it's nighttime and shit. Like, this is pretty cool. I like this. Alright, I'm just about there. It's right there. I don't understand people, man. Yeah, the reason why people didn't like the new Rocksteady games because they disrespected Batman. I think that's all it is. They disrespected Batman. But then again, like, if they don't read the comics, they don't know much of the story behind the Suicide Squad. They're not really good guys. They're like, I guess you can call like the Antichrist, but in a good way. That's how they are. They're like heroes, but they're antagonist heroes. That's all they are. So yeah, definitely there's going to be something that's going to happen to the Justice League in a sense. Yeah, I can say nothing about the game. You didn't even play it. I tell people, like, give it a chance, in a sense. Like, just give it a chance if they want to try it out. Like, people make their opinions about it. Like, I love it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, hey, download it. It's fucking good. I don't know what you say it sucks. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to say something like that. I tell people, just check it out. You know, it's something worth trying out. Yeah, first game I play, say how it is. Give the game a chance. Yeah, people don't know how to do that. They don't know how to give a game a chance. Like, there's certain gameplay styles that I like. There's certain games that I like that I can get into. Other than that, like, okay. I think I recently checked out... What was it on Game Pass? Okay. I checked out 33 Immortals. I thought that was going to be decent. I mean, it may be good for some people. Like, what was it? A roguelike, co-op action roguelike for 33 players. I got into it. I couldn't really figure out what to do, so I was like, it's not for me. I'm not going to say it completely sucks. You know, there's an audience for everything. Mythwreck that just came out. Doesn't look like it really appeals to me, but I may give it a try. Watch Dogs Legions. That was pretty good. I didn't get too far into it. Balatro. I've heard so many things about the card game. I'm not too much into card games on console. I mean, I may try it out just to see. Yeah, I did not like the MW3 reboot. That game was so bad. Yeah, everybody hates or likes it. You know, like, I played it, I beat it. That's about it. And I played the multiplayer for a little bit until BO6 came out. Avowed. Everybody hates Avowed. I don't know why. I love Avowed. This had me attention starved. The same way that Skyrim did. This is like Elder Scrolls mixed with Fable. Like, I love Avowed. There's people out there that don't like it. People are saying, oh, it's too short, it's too short. I'm like, well, that's because you blow right through the story, but you don't you don't take the time to really explore. You never heard of Avowed? What's the game about? I forgot how the story went with it. It's like a might and magic kind of thing. Like you got swords, you got guns, you got wizardry stuff like wands and books and stuff like that as your powers. You could play it in first person, you could play it in third person. Throughout the story, you meet different characters, and you could take 2 characters along with you, that kind of thing. And each character has different abilities to get you through certain areas and certain enemies that you play. It's kind of like a magical version of Elder Scrolls is probably the best I can say. It's almost kind of hard to really see. Game card. See if I can play the trailer. Yeah, let's play the launch trailer.
Ambassador Volshin Yilgar at your service. His Majesty names you our Imperial Envoy. An extension of the throne's authority. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become. Both
I will
in
say it is a
nature
beautiful
and
game,
in
though.
Politics. The source of the Blight eludes us still. Just be careful. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores. And the Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you. But let's not dwell on unpleasant matters. The Living Lands is...
Oh, why did it freeze up? Oh, that sucked. Can I, I'm not gonna play the whole thing all over for you, but yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. It's a game from Obsidian Entertainment. It's a first-person fantasy RPG from Obsidian. Obsidian has done they've done a lot of great games too, especially like the Outer Worlds. What was the other ones that I have from them? I got a few games that's from Obsidian Games. Let me see here. I'll know them by like the titles and shit. Obsidian Games. Let's see. I think I got quite a few. I played a few, and I didn't play a few. What the hell is that? I don't remember getting that. Yeah, Avowed. I bought the soundtrack. That's when I bought to be able to play it early. Wildfire? I don't think I remember getting that. That's just a demo, I think. I searched about it. It's like 18 hours long. It's pretty good. People still call it short. Yeah, I know. People are like, it's not 100 hours long. Like, I don't think it's supposed to be, you know? I mean, it's all about the story, pretty much. And there is a lot of exploration to do, different pieces of map and all. But yeah, it's pretty good for what it is. I really liked it. I really do. I haven't beaten it yet, but where's it at? Might be under O. Turbo Overkill. I don't remember getting some of this shit. I really don't. Might be under O. Yeah, I got Shenmue and Shenmue 2. There's what was that? Shadow of the Tomb. There's Sekiro. Saints Row. But I know I do got the Outer Worlds. I know I do have that. There, Outer Worlds. That was from Obsidian. Yeah, Avowed is already better than MW3 Reboot. MW3 Reboot campaign is only 3 hours long. I think all the Call of Duty games had a very short campaign. I think they all did. They were all about 3 or 4 hours long. Or at least they were supposed to be, I guess. I think the biggest seller is just the multiplayer and the zombie mode. That's pretty much it. Let me look it up, because you probably heard of some of these titles I'm getting ready to talk about. Obsidian Games. So they had they did Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, way back in 2004. Neverwinter Nights 2, Alpha Protocol. They did Fallout New Vegas, Dungeon Siege 3. They did South Park Stick of Truth, Pillars of Eternity, Skyforge, Armored Warfare. Never heard of Tyranny, but that's on Windows. Pillars of Eternity 2, The Outer Worlds. Oh, Grounded. Grounded was another one they did. That was that backyard open world game where it's kind of like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Pentiment, Avowed, and they got The Outer Worlds 2 coming out this year as well. So they got a lot of good games under their belt. Yeah, the best COD campaign, in my opinion, was MW2. Yeah, that was the best one for a lot of people. It was. What am I looking for? Where's this goddamn bird at? There. I just want to discover this fucking. That's all I want to do. Hi.
I saw something.
I saw. You saw me. You did not see me. You're not afraid. It is inevitable. It is inevitable. Ah, you should get Rebecca. Yeah, I know some COD campaigns are like 6, 7 hours long. Yeah, I think I did play some COD games that were that long. I think I really did. Oh yeah, I think I did. Like I said, their main focus was more probably like the multiplayer, Warzone, and zombies. Like, we'll just put a campaign out there. They'll play the fuck out of it. Damn, I fucking covered him in boxes. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a woman.
I'm sure it's nothing. Codes for you!
Yeah, that's a good reason why the OG M3 was not as good as MW2. Oh, let me tell you about MW3 OG. And I don't want to say I feel embarrassed by it because I'm really not. The OG MW3 was the only Call of Duty entry that I beat on Veteran. That was the only one that I beat on Veteran. It was hard. Like, the very last mission was a severe pain in the ass. But I always made sure that I snuck my way through that one, because you were going up the tower, like, level to level. And I made sure I hit every checkpoint that I could. And I was behind cover, and then I was trying to shoot everything I could. So I took that, like, little by little. Not only did I beat it once, I beat it twice on Veteran. I beat it on Veteran on 360 and on PS3. That was a pain in the ass. After that, I was like, nope. I might do it on normal or medium or whatever it is, but nope, never on Veteran again. Yeah, the final mission was a Juggernaut. Yeah, that was pretty cool. It was. It was hard. It took me a while, but I managed to beat that motherfucker. And it was a pretty cool entry though. Man, I used to play. My buddies used to want to come over all the time and play that multiplayer. You know, we just fucking go at it, you know, with each other, 4-player. I had like 4 controllers for the it was either the 360 or the PS3 when I had it. It was pretty cool. Black Ops is good also. Don't get me wrong, Black Ops 1 and 2 were pretty good too. Especially the multiplayer and all. Like, people are like, I wish I can go back and play those. Like, you still can. You still can. You can play them on these newer consoles. Don't worry. Because I can. Alright, where's the bird? There we go. Imagine how good OGM3 would be if the original team never left. Yeah. I forgot who did the Modern Warfare series. I know, was it Infinity Ward, I think? I think it was Infinity Ward that did Modern Warfare. Yeah, Infinity Ward did them, I think, and then Treyarch did the Black Ops games, I believe. I don't know, it's a whole new year. We could get a whole new Call of Duty this year. Yeah, anyway. They always will. There will always be a new Call of Duty somewhere. I mean, they can't do like Modern Warfare 4. I mean, well, they probably can. After the OG developers left and went to the EA. Oh, they did Respawn. Okay. Yeah, that's what it was, yeah. Titanfall was amazing. Dude, I sunk so many hours into playing Titanfall. I love the hell out of that. I want Titanfall 3. What they need to do is restore the servers to Titanfall 1. Because Titanfall 1 had a lot of great maps on it. I mean, they did bring some of the maps to Titanfall 2. And I know Titanfall 2 just got like an update sometime last year, and more people started playing it online again. But dude, I love Titanfall. Like, when it came out, and I didn't even have an Xbox One at the time, I bought it on PC, and the PC I had at the time, it was one of those mini Dell towers, and it wasn't that great, but it ran it for what it could. I could play 2 games of Titanfall on that PC before it crashed out, and it pissed me off. But I was having fun with that shit. Yeah, the campaign for Titanfall 2 was really good. I really dig that. I could never get with beating the what was it, the first stage where you're doing the loop run, getting in the a certain time period. I could never do that. No matter how hard I tried, I was always like 2 or 3 seconds off from that trial run. I just like, fuck it. But I beat the game though. I really did love it. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, that's why they need to make more games like that, though. They really do. And you know what's sad? Is the fact that when Titanfall 2 came out, that's when they started implementing that whole wall run shit with Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare. And everybody was like, I don't know why they implemented this whole fucking wall run bullshit in Infinite Warfare. It's unnecessary. And I told people, you know why they did that? It's because of Titanfall. Titanfall was doing it. They thought it was a pretty cool, a little neat thing to add in the game. You know, people were loving it. So they added that shit to Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, and that's where it killed Call of Duty right there. That shit, when those developers implemented that, the whole wall running and be able to jump off the rooftops and jump off the side of the walls and shit, Yeah, they took that from fucking Titanfall. It may not be in the paperwork, but you should know this, like the trend. Like when you go back to the time, yeah, Warzone ruined COD. Yeah, the whole battle royale scene with that. I played Warzone a handful of times. I've actually won 2 games out of all the games that I play with Warzone. I didn't really like it. I wanted to like it, but then you got all these tryhards on there. You got people that, if you're playing with PC players, they got mods, they got hacks. It makes the game very unplayable, very unfair to a lot of people who want to enjoy it. And that's what sucks. Like, you got people out there that will implement all these mods and hacks to benefit them, but to everybody else, it's like screwing them over. I don't like that shit. That's why I don't really play Warzone. They said if Verdes doesn't come back, new players would be so... I think they did say that it is coming back. Because there were people that were talking about that, and then I think not too long after that, they did announce that it is coming back in April. In the new season. But yeah, I think Verdansk is coming back. At least that's from a couple sources that I've read. I try to go for legit sources when it comes to gaming or even movies and shit. Because there are a lot of sources out there that will post fake news, fake reports. And I'm like, nah, I'll try to find it somewhere else. So I always research that stuff. I always make sure I do proper research. So yeah, they're actually in talks of, yeah, returning it for the next season next month. Where am I going? Okay, I got a question mark. Just open up a little bit more of this map here. I don't like COD anymore. Like I said, the last COD game, I will not buy any COD on Steam because, yeah, I know the HQ shit that really did ruin it. It really did. I do agree with that. Like for me, I'll more likely continue playing them because, like I said, I do it like it's like a tradition to me to do them. But other than that, I won't buy them. Since now that Activision is under Microsoft, and Microsoft is bringing the Call of Duty games to Game Pass, so like, you know, with Black Ops 6, that's how I got Black Ops 6. I got it under Game Pass, so I'll play it through Game Pass. I'm not going to pay $70, $80 for a game that's probably going to fucking suck, you know? I got it. I played the campaign, beat the campaign. I'll play the multiplayer up until when it leaves Game Pass or whatever, and that's that. And it's like, you know, anything that you buy, cosmetic-wise, in the multiplayer, nothing really carries over. Well, wrong. Modern Warfare 3 stuff has carried over into Black Ops stuff. Like a lot of my weapons setups and stuff, so that I will give kudos to them for carrying that stuff over. Yeah, COD is good for Xbox app because of Game Pass. Yeah. Yeah, I can play it on this. Now, the Game Pass app for me, I don't know if you have issues with it. Mine has a latency issue at times. Like, I can't play online-based games. I can't play Halo or Call of Duty because there's really bad latency issues. Like, the latency is off by, like, a fraction of a second. So, like, trying to go for accurate kills on there, it's like, good luck with that shit. But other than that, anything else plays perfect on there. It does. I got 3 shrines to check out here. Wherever the fuck they are. Wait a minute. Did I see an enemy? I did. Oh shit, you're a high level. Oh no. Yep, get the fuck out of here. Run! Even the cat's running. Cat's like, oh shit, I'm getting out of here. Sometimes you can't log in on the Game Pass app. I got that issue. Yeah, I've had that issue a couple times with mine. I don't know what it is. Sadly, sometimes it gives me that. Hell, I had an issue where, I don't know if somebody tried to hack my shit, and I had to reset my password. I played hell. This was back in December. I played hell resetting my password through Microsoft. And it's like, can you verify this? Can you verify that? I'm like, somebody's trying to access my shit. You know, I'm trying to verify the best I can. Oh, this ain't you. This ain't you. I'm like, what the fuck? And I kept swearing up and down. I was like, you know what? I'm glad I'm a fucking PC gamer. I'm just going to stick with PC or get me a fucking PlayStation. One time you went to buy a new game with the Xbox app and it gave an error code after I was done with that and I went back to Steam. Yeah. I don't blame you. Microsoft needs to get on top of their shit. They really do. Like, what upset me with Microsoft was, okay, they implemented the emulator coding back in 2015 for Xbox One, where they said, okay, now you're gonna be able to play Xbox 360 games on your Xbox One. But they had to get coding set up for each of the games. They had to situate it. Set up to where... Because it's an emulator. That's like back when PS4 and Xbox One came out, okay? They said you could not play the previous gen games on these new consoles. Yeah, Steam also has this. Yeah, no, they have issues too. I haven't had a whole lot of issues with Steam, but there are some issues I have had. And I've been able to work them out more better with Steam than I have with Microsoft. But I think my biggest thing with Microsoft that made me upset was the fact that they promised back in 2014, 2015 that they were going to be able to bring something in an update to Xbox One to where you could play Xbox 360 games on your console. Because when those two consoles came out, they said, this hardware is not meant for previous gen. It's only meant for current gen stuff. Even Sony said that with their PlayStation. And then it took Xbox maybe 2 years, 2 to 3 years maybe, to where they were like, okay, we're going to implement a patch, which is basically emulation coding to the BIOS in your Xbox One. So now that emulator, it can play Xbox 360 games. And then what made it even better is when they implemented the OG Xbox stuff, which was cool. And they said they were going to try to bring every title from the 360 onto the Xbox One, with the exception of games like Rock Band or anything that takes the third-party controllers because they're not meant for the newer consoles. And I'm like, okay, I'll just get a 360 if I want to play Rock Band. Other than that, boom, you got hundreds of titles from the 360. Titles that people are still waiting on, right? They only released maybe, I don't know, 500, maybe 600 games out of the entire 360 library onto the emulation platform. And then out of the OG Xbox, maybe about 100 or so. And then decided, well, we're working on the future. Xbox Series console, we're not working on the past anymore. We're working on the future, da-da-da-da. So we're not going to be making any more games backwards compatible. It's like, what the fuck? You backtracking on your promise there? You're backtracking on your promise for the emulation? Like, now you're not going to add all these games on it. And not only that, a lot of the games, a lot of the 360 games, if you notice, they're not even on the store anymore. They used to be. Like, okay, look at this shit. This is fucked up. Yeah, they lied to their fans, yeah. PS5 can't even play PS1, PS2, PS3 disc games. Yeah. Yeah, the only way you could play the previous gen ones is if you go to, I think you gotta have PS Play or PS Now or whatever it is and download them to the hard drive. You can't play the physicals, which is bullshit. So if I go here. Oh, god damn it. What the fuck? Why is this thing so goddamn sluggish? Maybe it's because I'm playing Assassin's Creed. Like, now this thing wants to have issues with me. Come on. All I want to do is search. Here we go. This is the stuff that I talk about, man. This is fucking stuff I talk about. Like, there's no reason for the store to be acting like this. Like, this is a severe problem right here. This is the store doing this. What the fuck is going on with the store? It's not even actually pulling up 360 game. I'm gonna fucking shut that. Fuck this. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. That is ridiculous. Goddamn, even the Xbox is acting up, man. What the hell? Look at that shit. Let me go back into the game. Let me do this. Maybe if I save it. Maybe the game's holding it up. I don't know. Like, this has never done this to me. It might be the game. I don't know. Let me see here. That has never done that. Having a game running in the background has never slugged it down. But anyway. Games. Let's see, by genre. Yeah, I think it's because you're running games. Why Xbox? Yeah, that's the first time it's done that, though. That is the very first time it's done that. I've had games running in the background where I've checked the store, and I've never had that happen. That is weird. There's a special offer with GTA 5, huh? Nah, no thanks. I'll keep my Xbox One. Let's see. There should be a way to filter out. Not by genre. Let's see, accessibility in games. There should be a way to filter it out. Wonder how GTA 6 is going to be. Who the fuck knows? That shit's going to probably crash day one. That's going to be the biggest flop right there. Let's see. Apps. That's just that. I want 360. Xbox 360. I'm not even finding fucking 360. I don't think it'll flip. Rockstar Games is always good. Yeah, I don't know. This looks pretty interesting. Kind of looks like Metal Gear Solid Resurgence in a way. Well, there's a game that's going in my wish list. Finding some fucking hidden gems here. Look at this, Cat in the Rain. What kind of game is that? Yep, one of those. You get a game that looks like that from a screenshot that looks like that. Okay. Sonic Ball. Okay, somebody gonna get a lawsuit from someone. I come here looking for fucking 360 games and I'm getting garbage. There is a way of filtering this shit. And I don't know how. Let's see. Filter. Prices, subscriptions. Let's see. Xbox One, play it. This is weird. Maybe I'll do Xbox One. If I do that. Yeah, like you see some. I try to buy a lot of 360 games just so I could have them in my belt. You know. Yeah, that's owned. That plays on there. Not unless they took them all off the store. I don't know. Installable, Fable 3, Fable. Trying to find one that's actually listed on the store, but not listed on the store. Installed. Choose edition. Like, let's say this. Yeah. So there are 360 games. This is a Xbox One game right here. But there's a lot of 360 games on the store that have this. Choose edition, not sold separately. So you'll go into that, and it'll say not sold separately. Yeah, I don't like how they focus on the future when they can't care about the older games. Yeah, that was the whole thing. They were all about, you know, keeping gaming restoration. The restoration of gaming is like keeping them alive for audiences and shit. But then they take them off the stores. It's like, oh, the only way you can play it is if you get the disc. Well, sometimes it's hard to find a disc because they're overpriced online and shit. I mean, unless you're lucky to know somebody or you're lucky to have the fucking disc. Like this, okay, View Game, Crysis 3. This is a good example. Look at that. Okay, I can install it because it's under EA Play, but other than that, you can't buy it. You cannot buy it on the store at all. You can install it if it's under EA Play, but you can't buy it. Not currently available. You also heard Microsoft exclusive will give you games to PlayStation. Yeah, they have started. Actually, I think they started with Forza Horizon 5. I think that already released on PS5. So yeah, now they're starting to do the crossplay thing where it's like, okay, now, because Sony was releasing their games on PC, then they released a couple games on Xbox, and now Xbox is following soon. It's like, okay, let's make it playable for everybody. Let's take Halo and Gears of War and Forza and put them over there. Let's do all that shit, you know? Because that's what they're all about, you know? I mean, I don't mind it. I think it's a good idea in a sense, you know, like open people up to it. It's something that they probably should have done years ago. Or many, many years ago, but there's a lot of mixed feelings with it. There really is. Did they take this off the store? Yes, the fuck they did. Aww. I was gonna buy that too. I was gonna fucking buy that. They took it off the store. Wow. That's a good game too, man. Sometimes I wonder what's the point in buying an Xbox. I haven't for this reason. I own 970 games for Xbox Digital. And I'm like, if I didn't own that many, if I wasn't too invested in Xbox, I would have got a PlayStation. But I've been so invested in Xbox for the last 15, 20 years. So much money invested in on that shit. I don't want to lose out on any of that money. I really don't. Anyway, let's go real quick over here before I close out the stream. Let me see what's going on with this. Do I have all the got 4 add-ons. Did they all install? Festive Pack, Ripper, we'll scan, okay. Let's go in there. I want to see, just for shits and giggles, you know? As a PS5 PC player, I really don't want an Xbox exclusive to PlayStation because I feel sad Xbox players Because PlayStation also does exclusive games to Xbox. Oh, you want to see something? While that's loading up, I'll show you something here. There's an exclusive. I think it's when Sony lost the license for MLB The Show. Yeah. MLB The Show was a PlayStation-only baseball game. And it came to Xbox and Nintendo back in 2020, 2021. Even when you load it up, it still has the PlayStation Sony logo on it too, which is pretty funny. But yeah, they started bringing some of their... Yeah, I never heard of that game. So, oh, you never heard of it? Oh, okay. I guess, yeah, baseball is an American sport, yeah. I don't think you guys have baseball over there in Europe. I think you all do, what, just FIFA, I think? I guess that's the thing. I don't know if you guys do Madden either. I don't know if they got Madden over in Europe or not. I know, yeah, I got NBA on here. Yeah, NASCAR, it's American, yeah. I can't remember if there's any other Sony games on here. Oh, you don't like really sports? Yeah, sports is not for everybody. That's like me. I don't watch sports. I play them, but I don't play them like religiously. I play them just to play them, you know, just for the fun of it. I got pretty much all the Resident Evils on here. I love Resident Evil. I've played every single Resident Evil game out there, man. PS1, PS2, all of them. Every last bit. Okay, let's see. Let's go to Xbox Live. That's funny. Let's see. You try FIFA with my friend, and it was a really bad game. Yeah, I'm not too great with FIFA either. I play it, I'm fun. I do it like easy on solo and shit, but I'm just like, nah. Doesn't really do for me much either. Playing FIFA, extra slots, personalized packs. I wish I could find the Michael Myers shit. Not unless that was only on 360. 360 version had Michael Myers on it. That was fucking fun, man. Actually, is it under map packs? It might be a map pack. Devastation. There's Invasion. Allah. Nemesis. It might be under there. Yeah, so fun. I enjoy playing it. Yeah, let's play a quick game. Fuck it. Go standard. Yeah. See if we can find anybody in here. It's been a long time since I played this, man. It's been years. I'm surprised. Oh my god, I'm surprised it's actually loading up. Freefall. I remember this was an exclusive map that you had to download when you bought the game when it first came out. And I remember this map pissed me off so much too. I think that's why I didn't care too much for the multiplayer at the time. Because of how this map was. But now it's like all over the place. It's even in the newer Call of Duties too.
Team deathmatch.
Oh, we got a team going. We got a team going. Oh, died already. I gotta change my sensitivity. Go to about 4. Ah, that's a little better. That's pretty much what I play anyway. Medium mod was mid, campaign alien mid. Yeah, campaign was pretty good. I did like the campaign. Where did it fucking come from? See, that's what I'm talking about. These little hiding places in this map. I was gonna say, is that motherfucker like Has he got cheats on or some shit? Because that's where it starts. That's what it did to me in World at War. Motherfucker had cheats on this shit. Yeah, Ghost is still a good game. The alien mode is really fun. You need a skill to play it. Yeah, I remember playing it back in the day. I wasn't too good with it, but I remember doing a few rounds of it. It was pretty challenging. It really was. It was much different than zombies. How are you playing? Okay. We're losing. Usually the story of my life. Jesus Christ! I'm trying to aim for one of them. Look at that shit. I was on the other side of the goddamn wall, man. Look at that shit. Ain't no way he hit me. I didn't get no hit detection on that shit.
We're losing this fight.
I didn't get no hit detection on that shit whatsoever. Yeah, I am not used to this shit at all.
Enemy SATCOM spotted.
It's been a long time, man. I might as well do a game of bots. That's one good thing these games have going for them. If you don't enjoy the multiplayer... Oh my god, what the hell was that? Game is lagging. Like the safeguard mode and ghosts. It's for people survival. It's NPC. Oh, okay. I think I actually played that at one point. It sounds familiar. Safeguard mode. I think I have. Exciting times.
Friendly SATCOM active.
I'm sitting here like, man, I really should have. I should really change my attachments, but you can't do that in these games. I forgot. You gotta do that back at the fucking main menu. Where the fuck that come from?
Friendly Oracle overhead.
There we go. Now we get to somewhere. Oh, or maybe not. I was catching up. Shit. What else do I have here? That fucking gun is. Fuck that gun. Oh, we lost.
Failed.
The only thing I don't like about Ghosts is the maps. They are large, and yeah, you go down too fast. As you saw me going down too fast times. Yeah, that's what turned me off from Black Ops, really. Like, I like the story. Like you said, the story was good. I just didn't like the, I didn't like the multiplayer. I did not like the maps. Yeah, let's leave that lobby. Fuck. Let me do this. Let me do a local. Yeah, let me do some friendly bots here. Let's do one quick game of friendly bots. Fuck it. Let's do that. Try alien mode is way better. Oh, I know, yeah. Let me see. Let's see. Bonus maps. What bonus maps do we got? Fog! That's what it was! That's the map! That's where you get to be Michael Myers. I knew it was still in here. That's the fucking map. It was Fog. Because you had to drop in for Michael Myers that you could play at. I hope it's still. Oh my god! I hope it's still here. That's what it was. I knew I'd seen it on here somewhere. And I think it's only when you get the skin, when you only pick up the Myers perk, you're the one that hears the Halloween theme. That's what it was. It was Fog.
Team deathmatch. Time to work, Ghost Squad.
I hope it pops in here. I really does. Multiplayer was way better than Black Ops 6. It was more fun. Yeah, I could give it that, yeah. Plus, back then, nobody was really fucking hacking this shit. Oh, there we go. And this is fucking AI. This is the bot. I think I gotta have a call package for Myers. I think that's what I gotta do. I gotta set call pack.
We're in the lead. SATCOM ready.
Let's see if I can call in a Juggernaut. I think it's a Juggernaut perk.
Guard dog ready.
Oh shit! Oh! I was trying to get the fucking Juggernaut pack. I like this map. It's scary. Yeah, that's what they made it for. They made it for Michael Myers. This was the Myers map.
SATCOM ready.
God damn, man. I'm trying to get that fucking Juggernaut.
SATCOM uplink enabled.
What will say? A motherfucker killed my dog already? You know what? I think I would leave fucking Ghost installed in here just for this map alone. What the hell is it?
SATCOM ready.
Get him, Pooch!
Guard dog ready.
Oh, son of a bitch, man! I'm trying to get my damn Juggernaut out. I want to be able to use that perk.
SATCOM ready.
Can't remember if I set these motherfuckers to regular or easy.
Guard dog killed in action. Guard
Oh!
dog ready.
God damn it, man! I'm trying to get my perk before this thing ends. I think I got too many enemies set on here. I think this was also a good map for the alien invasion too. I think I can't remember. I think Extinction was also playing this map too.
Guard dog KIA.
course
SATCOM
he
ready.
is. I think that's Michael Bean's voice that's playing. Actor Michael Bean. Shit. Try to camp in a building. It makes it much more easier. Yeah, until they all gang up on you. This looks like something out of Jaws. They be fighting sharks down here in these waters. Yeah. Sometimes they go hard. God damn it, man. Let me do this. I'm gonna resituate this game. I want to use that perk. I want to use that damn perk. Because I know that's what it is. Man, savage. Alright, let's bring it. Yeah, they're on recruit. Okay, let's bring it. Let's dial it back a little bit. Look at that. Okay, here's soldier. Okay, so we got Maniac. That's a jug. Not one. That's one. Halo. Where's care packet? There a care package one, I think. Sentry gun. Advanced armor, guns. I mean, that might be it, too. Also, like, operations and CODs. Why customize the characters anymore? It was like in Ghost. Yeah. Nowadays, you could be the fucking Ninja Turtles in Call of Duty. Ain't that some shit? The hell? I think it was going full retard on me. Burst fire, semi, extended mags. Four grip, reduced coil. I could use some reduced. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that. The Ninja Turtles. I got fucking Ninja Turtles in fucking Black Ops now. That shit's sad, man. Equipment. I think that's good enough. Let's go ahead and try that. I had to put a sight on that. I needed a sight. I was not doing anything with the iron sights. Heard they also add Tony Hawk operator in Black Ops 6. I think they did. That's actually around the time when they announced that there was an announcement from Activision on the next Tony Hawk game. That's when they announced Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 remaster coming. Because they had a skate shop in there, and it was like an Easter egg that was like March 4th. And it was in the skate shop, and everybody was like, "Oh, there's gonna be a Tony Hawk announcement." Yep, there was. All right, I saw a ghost. I think you shoot the ghosts. I think the ghosts you do shoot at. I can't remember. I just want to get my fucking shit. That's all I want to do.
We're in the lead.
I want to see if this Michael Myers thing is getting ridiculous. COD doesn't feel like military first person anymore. It feels like Fortnite. That's almost like the fucking way they're doing it, though. It's like the way they're going. What the hell, man? Fuck that goddamn bot. Yeah, it's like, I know Fortnite's going on fucking long and strong still. And everything is trying to be like fucking... Even PUBG, man. Like, I love PUBG. It's a lot better than fucking Fortnite. But PUBG Mobile is getting to be like fucking Fortnite. It's sad. It truly is. They're trying to make everything so kid-friendly. So kid-friendly so the kiddies can get on it and have fun. It's almost like they're trying to take the trope from adults and say, well, video games are no longer for adults anymore. They're all for kids. Yeah, kids that fucking go around beating up their fucking parents and robbing stores and shit. I think Fortnite's the reason why COD is the way it is now. I think it is too. Because they figure, you know, what's very trendy is Fortnite. You know, everybody's enjoying Fortnite. Enjoying the fuck out of Fortnite. So let's make a game like Fortnite. Let's add all these skins and emotes, and let's have your character dance like a complete idiot. You want to dance like a retard in PUBG or Call of Duty? Just the way you can, like in Fortnite? Buy yourself this extra pack for $19.99. Rob your parents, kiddies. Get your parents' credit card. You could be the whole Ninja Turtle clan for $80. $20 per turtle. That's what it was, $20 per fucking turtle. $80 or $90 for the whole set. You can even play as Splinter. You can get these little keychains for your guns that you can't fucking see. You can buy skins for your guns that you don't really need. Everything's like $15 or $20. That's how they fucking make their money, you know? All in cosmetics. You charge $70, $80 for a game.
We're in the lead.
Then you want to charge $15, $20 for a season pack every time a season pack comes out. Then you want to charge $20 for the fucking extra shit, you know, the cosmetic stuff. Yeah, why don't they try COD instead of copying Counter-Strike? Yeah. That's why those IPs are their own separate entities, you know? That's why Counter-Strike is Counter-Strike. Fortnite is Fortnite. Call of Duty is Call of Duty. You know, it's like, don't try to make it the same goddamn thing.
Juggernaut ready for delivery.
That's like I was saying earlier, you know, like Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare,
Guard dog KIA.
when they were copying
Ghost
copying
Squad has
Titanfall,
Juggernaut. Friendly has Juggernaut Maniac.
when they were copying Titanfall and shit. Did it work out for them in their you know, in their best interests? Fuck no. Oh. Maybe that's what I wanted. I don't fucking. I think that's what I wanted. Yeah, they shouldn't really copy game. Yeah, it's like they're trying to copy whatever's trendy at the time. They're trying to copy the trends, and it doesn't work out in their favor. It doesn't work out for them. It's sad. Then they lose sales. They lose their gamer base. And then they're like, okay, we gotta go back to basics. Let's have another Black Ops game. Let's have a Modern Warfare remastered, remake this, remake that. That's all it ever is. I think it's this one. I really think it's this one here. I think that's the one I want. It's not the Juggernaut one. It's this, I think.
Ghost Squad has Juggernaut Maniac.
Alright, let me just fire this all out there. I don't want to let that box go to waste. And the box is gone. Fuck. You're tired of Black Ops and Modern Warfare titles. Want a Ghost? Yeah, I do agree. They should work on other titles. You know, people are asking for Ghost 2. Maybe they should do something like, I don't know, listen to the fans. The fans want another entry to Ghosts. Continue with that. Don't do the Advanced Warfare shit. That shit was terrible.
We're winning this fight.
That whole fucking, yeah, that futuristic shit, that did not pan out well. It really didn't. I mean, hell, they even went back to World War II, you know, with World War II. I liked it for what it was. Not a whole lot of people liked it. But I was like, cool. It's cool to go back to the OG, you know, like how the whole thing started out. But then I sat there and I was like, you know, one title that they did not try out doing was Vietnam.
Care package ready for
And I told that to people. I was like, why not Vietnam? And they were like, well, we didn't win Vietnam. Vietnam was an embarrassment right there. You know, there's reasons why they don't do a Vietnam version. I'm like, well, EA did with Battlefield Vietnam. That shit was fun on PC. I still have that. But yeah, I know, man. If they do a BO7 or MW4, you're not going to buy it. That's where I'm like, you know what? If it comes to Game Pass, I'll play the story. That's about it. I probably won't do much with the multiplayer. I'll just play the story just to play it, you know? That's all I'll do with that. I don't understand why they never did a World War I. Yeah! They did one on Battlefield, but they never went back to World War I on here. I don't understand. It was like the first 5 entries, not counting Modern Warfare. It was all World War II related. You know, you had Call of Duty 1 through 3, Finest Hour, and Big Red 1. And then you went modernized, and then you went to like the Cold War era and all that. I think there was some Korean War or Vietnam elements in a couple of the stories with Woods, but that was it.
Well done.
You know, you still got, you know, World War I you can work with. You got the Vietnam War, Korean War. I mean, you could do something with the Korean War. Even if it's not Americans, in there. You could do something like they've been doing. How many games? Like how many first-person shooter games they've done storylines with, where it was like foreign wars, where you're playing as foreign soldiers. Like they could do that. It doesn't have to be all American-based soldiers. It doesn't have to be all American-based warfare. It can be other wars. You know, like that's why I would be like. That's what I like about the first few Call of Duty games, where a lot of that stuff, they based it off of real life events with World War II. A lot of those stories, they base it off of what really happened during the war. That's what I like. They try to narrow it down, you know, to a lot of fictional things when it came to the story. That's where I think the series should revert to for another few entries, is go back to a classic war like World War I or something, and then go off of, you know, just do some research on some stories, you know, pick some famous battles from like World War I or something, you know. I think that's where they should go. Like right now, it's like they're mostly focused on what's popular right now, you know, the whole fucking Fortnite-based scene. You got seasons. People are paying for season packs. You're buying emojis. You're buying customized fucking skins and shit. That's where I feel like. I feel like the soul of the franchise doesn't have no heart or soul to it anymore. All it is just a money maker. It's a money milker at this point. It's like every year Activision knows they will shit out a new entry every year, and they know people will fucking buy it, people will play it, because it's Call of Duty, you know, everybody plays Call of Duty, you know, it's like, what's gonna be the next Call of Duty? I mean, this one sucks, what's gonna be the next one? Next one's gonna suck? Is this one gonna suck? Like, there is no faith in Activision when it comes to that anymore. There really isn't. That's why when I was playing Shadows, like, Ubisoft did a really good job with Shadows. They did a really good job with the last few entries. You know, they were hit or miss for certain audiences, which is fine. You know, like, let's say you hate Odyssey and I like Odyssey. You know, it's like, there's not going to be any clash there. You know, you don't like the game, that's fine. You don't like the game, I like the game, that's fine too. You know, I'm not going to clash with somebody and say, what did you not like about the game? I'm not going to do that shit. You know, people that hate the game, there are people that like the game, you know? But, you know, a lot of things are hit and miss. But I think where it is, like, right now, Call of Duty is staling out. It's staling out very bad. Not just with the multiplayer, but with the fact that Activision is still yet to do anything about people who hack and cheat and shit. Like you said, hey, you'll buy it again if they fix the anti-cheat and SBM and all that and operation stuff. Yeah, if they would look into changing all that and fixing that and patching it to where it's playable for a lot of people, you will get your audience base back. But I understand there's people out there that hack the game for their benefit. You know, it's like, do more cheating, do more banning, do more cheat banning. As soon as somebody starts implementing a cheat program or whatever, first 5 minutes, boom, you're banned from the game. And then send them an email why they are banned. You know, you got to penalize people like that. You got to penalize them. Don't penalize people like me who go in there and trash talk people because, hey, yeah, you're a piece of shit, I hate you, but yeah, it's still a fun game to play. Don't penalize people like me to go in there and trash talk and then you want to fucking ban me from the chat. Jesus Christ. These game companies, I swear to God, man. Let me quit out of this thing here. Alright, it's been almost 4 hours, guys. I'm going to call it quits here right now. It's been almost 4 hours for this. Yeah, sometimes I regret buying it on Steam. Yeah, it's just a sad reminder. You just sit there and look at it on your list and you're like, why did I get that? It's just a sad reminder. It's also a happy reminder to let you know, hey, I know not to buy any future Call of Duty games unless they fix this shit. What is that? Towerborn. That's game preview. What is that? That's coming in April. Maybe? Alright, let's watch the trailer for this real quick. I'm intrigued. I think it might be a 2D adventure RPG.
The tower
is the only sanctuary we have left. Our last bastion of safety and strength. Monsters lurk in the shadows below. That's why they need us. To brave
it's
the
a
wild.
2D RPG.
Rescue the lost. And push back.
There's nothing
the
too wrong with
threat
them.
of
I've
the
played quite a
curse.
few of them.
Only an ace has what it takes to save our people. And when we team up, armed with unique and powerful weapons.
And it freezes up again. What is it with these trailers freezing up like halfway through? I think my Xbox is overheating. Who the hell knows? All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and call it quits today for today's stream. I do like to thank you guys for being here, checking out the stream today. Thank you very much for Dante. Fun talking with you today throughout the stream. Thank you for the follow. Thank you to Lakeith over there on Kick for the follow as well. Anybody else who watched today, anybody who checked it out, thank you very much for checking out the stream. It's also it's going to be on YouTube, so you guys can rewatch it if you missed a lot of it. It's up on Rumble, and we were live streaming on Kick and Twitch as well. If you guys want to follow us on any of those pages, links are all down below, as well as the social media and the Discord. If you want to check us out on Discord, if you want to follow Discord, feel free to drop in at any time. And that does it for today, guys. I am out of here. Thank you very much, for everybody, for joining today. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip.
What we do here is go back.